Okay, that was weird. Hello and welcome. That took a while to come off. Wow, okay, took a while to transition. Hello guys and welcome to Works and Resources. So we have reached 100 subscribers, which is brilliant. Thank you very much. So what I'm thinking of doing today for the stream, I am thinking possibly, I see there, so this is 4 subs late. It has, I've got those subs while we were waiting for the stream. So this is the Lyubinsk playthrough that we're doing. This is the capital currently. So what I want to do is we've got so much building on at the moment, as you can see, all of this, that I kind of want to let these guys get on with it, turn the time back on and just build. But we can, you can notice we're not making a lot of money, and I think we have some solutions for this. So we're going to let everyone get on with building things. When we get some cash, we will populate. You are pretty much populated. Maybe another truck in there and this construction office here. And we're going to make this predominantly I think it's predominantly going to be focused on road manufacturing or construction. And hopefully we'll get this concrete up by that stage as well, which would be really good. Okay, I'm back. Right. Sorry, my microphone just crashed then. Right, we're back. A few teething problems, but nothing major. So what can we make money with? So what I want to do is I want to boost the construction area, or the materials that we get produced up here. I don't think we're getting enough people in this area to maintain our working over here either, because I am noticing the rail construction is regularly not having enough people in it. See, we've got some cash coming in now, so hopefully that's going to help us. But I think the best way for us to boost this is to get some traffic from the actual capital coming in. I think that will benefit us a lot. So we could, this would be relatively easy to set up, I think. I'm wondering, do we just do a little T-junction here and bring it through there, or if we pull it around like so? I think it might be cheaper, and we might be able to set this up sooner, because we could have one train just going from either end. And I think we'll also get more people in the oil factory. How's that doing? Let's have a little look through here. Okay, so you've got a decent amount of people. How is everything? Oh wow, okay, I haven't looked in these for a while. So we're all full, which is exactly what we want here. That is good. Where are all the trains? Where's our oil train? This is the Lyubinsk map. So he is selling us some fuel, which is great. That's where our money's coming in. Okay, wonderful. It's quite a cool map. I like it. Have a look there. Plenty of resources on it as well. A lot of uranium, especially around the coast. There we go, make you small right. So, oh, we've got a bit of a traffic jam here. This, why have we got that there? This might be where the problem is coming from then. You can't come through. Why can't you come through? I imagine that's because we need to have... Oh no, you're coming. You're leaving. So what are you doing when you're loading here? No, that's fine. So you're not fully loaded. So that was just taking a while for it to get through. Okay, not a problem. So that's okay. And then you're going to move on, and that should keep that going. Okay, cool. I'm going to increase the speed a bit, because I do want a bit of cash to get what we want sorted today sorted out. Now, how are we doing in here? Are you... Where are you? Okay, you're jamming in there. Why? What are you waiting for? Prefabs. Okay. We've got a distribution office assigned to this. We do. That's you. Let's have a look here. Why are you not running anything? Where is the gravel in the construction office? Let's put you at 90%. That could be the reason there. Have we got a vehicle left now? We may have. I know the distribution office is all the way over here. Yeah, okay. No? Maybe? Possibly. Hopefully what we've got, yeah, I think it's that truck there. It's now going to deliver us some of the prefabs. I don't know why we need prefab panels building the railway, but it will carry on this line. Made a little bit of progress, not a massive amount, but that's fine. That's going to be a bit of a slow burner, I reckon. And then with time, oh, this chap's giving it the good go. Once we've got this section of this road here completed, what I'm planning on doing, we're probably going to end up paying for the tunnels. They seem to take a long time to build, especially the train ones. We'll see how that goes, actually. They don't look too bad there. I don't know if we have boards over. They don't look too bad for the trains. We're not making concrete over this side of the tunnel, so maybe we pay for one of them. They're a lot bigger than the train ones, so we shall see with that. Now we're coming to night time, so we're looking pretty good. How are we doing over here? Are we getting the power plant up and running? Let's have a look. So it's not got construction office consigned to it. It might be. How much are these? Probably pay for these to be finished and push this along, because we are having brownouts. So it'd be good to stop those for sure. We've got plenty of coal here as well, so this coal isn't going to be too much of a problem. Okay, yep. How are we doing for cash? Oh, we just rinsed all of our cash. Whoops. We've been paying attention there. Oh well, they'll sort that out in time. That's going to be fine. Once we'll get someone drop something off. The farming is going really well. I've just checked this before we went live, and we were running low in our storages, and we've managed to resolve that now since we got the brownouts happening there. Since we got the distribution offices in, they sort of set them up correctly. Rather than delivering to the storage, I found they worked better when we went to the farm. I don't know if that's been resolved in a recent update. That'll be interesting to know. Okay, so everything's looking good. How are we doing for food in here? Yeah, look, we've got loads of food in there. We're banging the food out like no one's problem. And one thing, though, is meat. So another thing I want to do today as well is these big long trains, I just want to use them as export trains, I reckon. And we don't need to have quite so much on that. And I reckon we'll be able to connect this warehouse in on this line here. Yeah, that's an idea. And then just run a little shunter with one load of meat and one load of food on it to deliver that to the city, and it can just do it, make sure it's unloaded 100% at the other end. And we'll have to keep an eye on it initially just to make sure it's delivering the right amount, but that will definitely be something that we'd look to do. Now the closed section here isn't really getting going yet, but we're just waiting for things to be built here. So once we get a bit of cash coming in, we'll be able to do something about that. So the oil production is okay. We're now starting to make things. So what are you carrying on you then? Okay, you are filling up with fuel as well. Awesome. That's what we want to see. So this train is going to make us a good amount of cash. Let's see how much it is full. I think it makes a load of money of this one when it's full. Well, then 120. Okay, yeah, brilliant. So this is gonna be the bad boy that makes us a decent amount of cash and sustains us. And we are now emptying the storages, which we kind of want to be doing. You are now filling 3. You see the workers aren't great here. We can definitely get more workers in this area, and that will help things slightly, at least keep our fire station going so we don't lose everything. Do you get this? Yeah, I think you do, don't you? Have a look here. Make sure you connect. Yeah. Okay, we get quite a long way around. These fire stations do. Brilliant. Okay. Now, do we have a fire station that covers this area? I suspect we don't. And maybe setting one up over here will cover that. Where is the fire station over here? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if this one does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm kind of waiting for that train to come in at the moment so we can make some cash and move on with the next objective today. I think first off, I'm going to try and pump the construction office. Or maybe not. Maybe we need to get these brownouts resolved. I think that's the first option for us to get done. So once that train gets in there, we should definitely be able to finish construction of the conveyors over. Let's grab the construction office. It's you and you. And what we'll do is we'll just assign the... Oh, there's going to be a road here as well, isn't there? Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. We're struggling for gravel again, but we should have solutions coming in for that, or ways of... I'm going to keep these two little construction offices here because we're going to need those once we get some cash coming in. We're not going to be able to afford to pay for our power plant because look, that was that 619, but we can get the roads all up and running and assign that to a construction office, and then once that's finished, that's going to help us a great deal as we come into night time here. I do like this game. It does look so beautiful. What are you doing in here, old mate? Feel like you're a bit stuck. So where is our... Let's find... Okay, this isn't good. We get massive brownouts. So what is the problem? Let's have to go down the other end. We haven't had brownouts like this before. I'm wondering... This is a bit more of a blackout than a brownout. If we have got a train blocking the path somewhere, it looks like we have, yeah. This is one flaw with the plan. Okay. So how can we fudge them round without... If we do something like this, will we be able to get you around just for the short term? We can always delete this. And it's not going to let me remove this road. Oh no, it did. Okay. Brilliant. And then we'll replace that road in time. This road is a bit problematic. Maybe we do need a bridge here, actually, would be better so that we don't get that situation again. And we can... Are we going to be able to fit a bridge in there? I mean, it's going to be... What the hell is... We don't want that bridge. Angle is too sharp. Yeah, so maybe what I will do, actually, is we'll sign this. We've got the vehicles for that. Is we'll put in a temporary little... We'll put in a little bypass here. And we can get a little bridge built over there. It is adding to the light workload that we already have for our construction offices. Maybe we're better off bringing this in over at the other side, over here somewhere. Got anywhere over here that's quite nice? No, no. We can get a little line off from here and then we can pull that out there. Yeah, awesome, cool. If we pull you from here, we'll remove this section of road as well. That looks pretty rank, and it's only temporary. Get you into there, awesome. And pull this back to here. Now we should be able to fit a bridge in here to get across this bit of rails so we don't have that problem again. I'm not too worried about speed. Are we going to be able to get you up and over? I don't know, we will find out. So why are you... Angular connection is too sharp. What is going on here? In a position where we can see this a bit better. What do you mean angular connection? We need a bit of this then? Well, we can build in the tarmac. Aha, okay. If we go up there, you're going to let us get over this. I mean, probably about that should get us over the top. Yep. Okay, there we go. Because why are you not letting us join on to that? That is definitely not connected to it, is it? No. Let's remove you back. Maybe we're going to have to kind of come around the corner with this. And if we do... Okay, a little... Will let me come around? Sometimes very fiddly, this game. There we go. Where could we connect this to? Create our own little problem here. Because we can't take this road further back. I mean, if we can get... Little... Crossing not allowed. Is it because... Maybe actually, let's try this. I'm wondering if it's because we have a little bit of road on here. If it'll allow us to connect to that. Let's find out. No. It's saying no, but it's not telling me why. Okay, what about if we take you back a little bit? And we're going to squeeze this in here. This tends to be the thing, is you end up... Oh, okay, yeah, we can definitely get it in here. There we go, brilliant. Connected, awesome. So we will get a bridge over the railway. And there we go, construct that. It's going to take a little while for this to get built. But at least we're now going to be able to get over... And this will no longer cause a situation where all the vehicles stop and we're unable to get power. That's the first time that's done that, to be honest. Would have expected to have seen that before, though. Okay, right. How are we doing? So that's going to sort that out. So we've got cash coming in. We've got some cash in. Yeah. So we want to get. Let's head back over to the power station and get that resolved. Where's the power station? Is it here? No, that's the oil field. There it is. Okay, right. We've got a little bit of cash. Let's get you built. This isn't too expensive. We can get this section here as well finished. Yep. And then what we can do, I want to get these roads built, so what we can do is we can get our... We've run out of money again. Okay, not a problem. Will come with time. We can get the power station here constructed. We could also... We can build these, fund these with some dollars. No, we can't. Okay. Not a problem. We'll cancel that. It'll take time. So that's coming. And then, oh wow, I forgot we've got this railway section here. Now, also want to make this double track, but I think for the moment we've got a lot going on. And I'm trying not to add too much to it. Rather us be able to, okay, brownouts. Brownouts I think are part of the problem here. We're not able to move trains around quick enough. How are you doing? Alright for you, mate. Okay, so it's going on. We're getting there. We're just waiting on the oil train, I imagine, to come into the station. Where are you? Let's check on the trains. You are on the way back, that would suggest. So, good. Get that in there. And when you get back, we'll have a look at you. How are the construction trains? We have got a couple of vehicles here which are a bit confused. And I imagine that's because they're trying to build a road. Where is road? Where is this road? Oh, you're trying to build this road? Okay. Bit strange. I don't know why they've decided to take that on. Okay, won't worry about that. They'll eventually clear themselves up. We could actually assign these two to the roads around there, but they've got a pretty big list of roads to be building already. We won't interfere with those. We'll let them get on with that. Are the trains heading over here? We haven't got a traffic jam at all, have we? No. It looks like this is all pretty clear at the moment, which is good. And you're not selling... Are you? Where are you going to? So you're going to... Okay, so you're quite close by. Let's have a look at this. So you're actually... Okay. You're not making as much money, but that's probably because we're using a lot of the supplies at the moment, which is fine. It does look like we are getting a bit of a traffic jam, or is that just because... That might be because we have the construction train coming and going from this area. That's what we just managed to get into motion, hopefully. Well, this should spread them out at least. They'll figure out themselves. How are we looking here? So you're waiting on a red light. So why have you come through here? Who are you? Sometimes the trains do this and it's like, what are you doing? Especially that train. Where are you at? So you're going to waypoint. This waypoint's here. I've already had to do it for that station, so we're probably going to have to do it again. But from here, let's give you a waypoint. There. Wow. Let's just watch this train and make sure when it comes back that it does actually use that waypoint. Or we'll just keep it up actually. And I'll try and remember to catch it when it gets to the aggregate unloading. It shouldn't too much because it's got a bit of back and forth with getting gravel in. We've definitely got a bit of a queue though. I want to clear this queue up. And we could look to completely boycott all these sort of loading and unloading areas. We could definitely do that with the... Well, no, we're going to change those, aren't we? So we shall see. Yeah. Okay. Well, we just need some cash, really. That's the going to be the big one. This, we shouldn't get blocked up here. Now that bridge is going to take a little while to be built, but they will build it when it's necessary. We do have a lot of building going on over it. How are we going heading over this side at the moment? Have they finished that little section of road? They have. Brilliant. This is going to be constructed. Yeah, that's good. So it's not actually too... They're quite efficient. Or we are quite efficient on this side of the tunnel. We're getting this road constructed. So that is coming in handy. And once we get over to the tunnel, we'll try and buy it. That's the plan there, definitely. That's the train coming that we've just reassigned where it's going to sort of travel so that we don't get any more blockages. How are we doing in here? You should be out and about? Yeah, you are. That's good. Okay, that's what we're wanting. We are spending a lot of money. Let's wonder what are we importing at the moment? We're importing food. Should not be importing food. So let's have a little look here and see why we're importing food. Where are we importing food from? So, I mean, it can't be over here. How's the warehouse? No, it's not here. Look, we've got 70 tons. We are building a distribution centre to help with this. I mean, could be buying it from in this area, but definitely not that much. Could be that we are buying maybe electrical components. Is that just it? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, clothes, electronics, food. So, but that's a lot of food. We shouldn't be importing that food. I wonder if we're doing it over on this section of this town. We shouldn't be, because we had set up for all our... Got a distribution centre which is going to be... Is it this one? You're going to be dealing with that, right? All distribution less than 90%. We'll put it up to that. But you're going to be dealing with all the food factories over here, so it shouldn't be from this section. What about at the capital? Those trucks keep triggering me every time I see them and they're not going anywhere. How are you doing over here? So you got loads of food in here. Okay. You're full of food, clothes, meat. So we shouldn't be buying anything from here. Have you got any clothes? You haven't got any clothes. Okay. Are you buying clothes? Well, what's the crack there? Why are we so full of clothes? Okay, we must be making more than I realised then. That's excellent. Oh, we have gravel in here. We've got loads of gravel. Okay. The roads should be going. Something I have noticed that I will have to sort out at some time is these are the wrong roads. These are all trolley buses for some reason. Obviously pressed the wrong button there, but maybe we will. Maybe we'll just leave it and pretend they're not there. Probably didn't need to highlight that. We're still not bringing in more cash. I was hoping that we were going to be bringing in more cash from this. Are you going the right place now, are you? Aggregate waypoint. I feel like we may have put that... Have we put the waypoint in the wrong place? No, we haven't. Okay. You're going to head up here, so you've still got to get the gravel and things now, haven't you? Oh no, you're down here, so it's coming up. So you're doing this one, and then you're heading back. Okay, right, so we don't have to follow you quite yet to make sure you do what we wanted to do. Okay, well, we've got a decent load of workers in here for a change. Usually we're struggling to get workers in there. That's great. So where is everybody then? Where are those two chaps? They must be around here? Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. You're having a bit of a standoff. Right, okay. If we just put one in here, let's send before there if I want to. Just, no. That. And then when you leave, we'll put another one here. Good. Brilliant. Okay, right, so we shouldn't get that problem again. Then I'm going to... I've also managed to get this side of the bridge working, so this is exciting. If we can get at least one side of this constructed, we can then look to get a train over here. And that's going to make us some decent cash, but it's going to take a little while. I was saying that's only bricks and steel, so that should be okay. We build that. We did build it in quite long segments. That's great. So that then we've got a bit of a curve coming down here. That's quite tricky to build. This station's still not complete though. Why not? We'll pay for that. That's peanuts. And then the station. Hopefully we'll be able to start to get some professors into our university, and then we can get our student campus under construction, which would be really good. And we have got the television centre is coming on. Well, we've only got 2 workers in here, so it might be quite an idea to get extra workers over here. What can we do with that? We could build a little path across here. Yep. So if we do something like this, we can... Are you going to... No? Okay, well if we bring it to like here, we could take the path. Saw a little green light, fresh fruit. Yeah, perfect. Oh, there we go. And that should hopefully get some people over here as well. That would be good. Yeah, so we can already see them coming over. How many people are getting there? 10. Okay, so this should be help us complete this phase quicker. And then this is a massive building. Massive building. Costing us such a lot to get this one up and going. Big building, but that's fine. Get this all up and running as it's night time again. What have we got here? So we've got our accounting hall. We're not getting enough people in this yet, so we definitely do need to... How many people have we got over here? So you're not quite full. Saying they can't get to hospital and they can't participate in any sports. That is a bug in the game I've since found out, because look, single places of work, for some reason, it gives you this error here. So hopefully this is going to be fixed in the next update. And the power is back. Oh, we've got some cash. You know what we should do? Try and get this power set up. So let's come over here and have a look. Right. We can get... Awesome. So we've got the road constructed now, which is what we're hoping for. We'll get you guys on here. And hopefully... It's going to take a wee while to get this up and going. But at least we know that we've got the 2 construction yards on here. Trying to get this finished. And I guess when we're a bit further on, we're going to get workers over here. So it's like concrete, gravel, asphalt. Okay. It is what it is. Right, so now that we know we're going through on that. That isn't safe walking across those rails, is it? There isn't a way, that's something I'd like to see in it. There isn't a way for us to be able to build a way across the lines without paths like that. You can with roads. But I haven't found a way. I did put a mod on, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. It was just roads. Where is it? I still got it on? Probably. I wonder what we're under. Got a lot of mods installed at the moment. I do need to go through these and narrow them down. Storage conveyor, pant. Functional lower. Nope. Interesting. Then hit fire stations. Oh yeah. There is a mod. I wonder if it's under platform parking. Yeah, here it is. That puts in little buildings that you can walk over. Can you see? But they don't do train lines. It only does roads, which was a shame. So they were just going to have a dirt path and you could deal with that. Because that's what I'm wanting, is something like this for them to travel over. This is going to come along really quick now, isn't it? Look, there's a lot of work days though until it's finished. Right. So now what I want to do is... I want to get some workers over to this side. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we're struggling with workers in this area. And I reckon if we can get more workers over here, we're going to be able to get the train down. We're going to have to pay for this because I don't think we're going to be able to get the vehicle over here. And it's going to be a bit of an effort to get it down, I reckon. Yep, no, we're not going to do that then. Can we... 2%. Yeah, I see you. Wait, what is wrong with that? Oh yeah, because it's not green, is it? We can pull you around and get you... Yep, it's not going to be the quickest route. Aha, so now we can get you going this way. Is that the right way? Yeah. And if we could bring you on to over here somewhere, that'd be perfect. What, we've got signals here, and then one on the other side of there, and that should be good. We just need to get like a diamond in so that we can. How much is it going to cost to build? $152. We could. Oh, we can almost afford it, and then we could split trains up, maybe. We could run them. Thinking now, what would be the best way to run the trains? I mean, that is a bit of a windy road up here, but we've made it. We could run them so they actually go backwards and forwards from the city, and hopefully not get over to that side of the track. We can, can't we? Ooh. I'm just thinking now, like, how we can do this. It's how much is it going to cost? 249,000. Okay. we will just keep you white for the moment and we'll come back and resolve that. What we could do, is there an option for this? Yeah. So we have set this up. We're going to have to get the signals right for that. We could run the train in. We'd have to park here. We can start to ferry passengers from this side. So we have a train come in to there and then up over to our construction area. How many people are we getting in the station? We don't get a massive amount of passengers waiting or workers. What this might start to do is it might start to give us a bit more of a workforce in this area, because we don't have anyone in these houses. Do we have a bus route set up from here? What vehicles have we got on? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Distribution, food. What? Why are you going to there? Oh. Okay. We should have some bus routes. Maybe it's easier to see it from here. We should have some bus routes set up. And it's going to be you. So where are you going to? Where is the Grand Station Joel's bus stop? Where is that? That is not where we want it to be. Okay. We will definitely need a bus route set up to and from this station. This section of town over here. We're still waiting on getting these roads constructed, and then we can look to set up. We're going to definitely want more people over here. So we're going to want housing down this side. For sure. That feels like it's a road through there. Not sure that's right. Okay. And we still got this garage here. That's future proofing. That's going to take ages to be built. But got this little church squeezed in. Okay. So I want to populate this. Right, so let's get a vehicle. And it's going to be coming from Farmville. Way over here. If we grab you from here. Now, what buses can we get? How many doing here? Oh, we're doing good. We've got 160,000, so we want a bus. So I want something which is going to have big capacity here. 128. I think you're going to be our chap. 128. What else we got in there? Yeah, definitely 128. So we're going to take you. That'll be good. And we can set you up. And we will run you. Get back to the centre here. We set you up to go from there to here. Off you go. Cool. Now hopefully what that's going to do is that's going to persuade people to come out here and live. It may not, but that's what we're hoping. And then we've got don't know if you can transfer to a train station. I think you can. And we'll be able to get people to come and use this station. So that hasn't solved the problem of getting more passengers on here. We've got 9. Is it because there isn't jobs? Or all the jobs filled? I think we need more buildings in here. But again, we got a lot of construction. Once these 2 are built, we can go a bit more full on. I guess we've got some with the production in there. They're going to take a little while. So that plan isn't going to work, this, but we will build that when we can. Sure. And I mean, even over here, it will work actually, because it will be able to get us some workers. I'm hoping we'll get people moving to this area once we have the kindergarten. What are you? You want to have food delivered. Has our meat storage finished over here on the roads? No, it has not. Okay, it looks to me we're lacking some pavers. When this is up and running, we can get our food distribution sorted. I'm just looking at this, and all these, they're all waiting for pavers. So let's get ourselves some pavers into this chap here. Right, I think that would make sense. Pavers, asphalt plant, may even asphalt plant. No, that's not the button that we wanted. We want you to come here, there. Get that? Oh, no. Just not sort of. Okay. What have we done here? How do I unselect that? Because I want you to be our mechanical components. Yeah. Okay. Well, somehow I managed to do it like this. Workers, we're not going to worry about. Concrete, we want from here. Steel and stuff we can get from. Why is that? I thought that was empty then. It just wasn't in the LED. Okay. Panic over. We can get these set up and going, and now we want to buy some mechanisms for it. So, just going to start off with some pavers. Let's get ourselves 4 of those. Probably get a couple of rollers as well, and excavators. Well, we've got the cash. There we are. We've just burnt through all that cash again. So we don't want to source, do we? We want to give you some jobs. So come over here. And you should be now, I'm hoping... Okay, well it's picked up loads of jobs. That's what we want it to do. That's brilliant. So we're going to let him go along and deal with that. They should all be chugging on out of there. Or not. Okay. They'll go at some time. Are you waiting for flatbeds to come in and move you? Right, what we can do. We can put in a nice little... Yep, that'll be good. Also put in one of those as well, so you can use that little bit of access. Awesome. So you should get on with it and help things move along. It's our fabrics warehouse. You're doing a tremendous job there. But I do think we do need to set up one train. We've just run out of power. We need to resolve this power issue massively. 162 workers. So we're bringing a lot of people in. It would be good. I'm like looking at this and wondering if we do junction that. Could do, definitely. But would have to come in. It would have to like come in through that middle part there. And we do have the... Oh, words escaped me. The railway production line here as well. We've got all the doctors in the world at the hospital. What are you doing? Gravel, delicious. Wow. This isn't going to, maybe not going to take as long as we thought. So that is great. Why are we able to get so many people? Have we got trains which aren't running? If we're getting so many passengers on this train. No? How are we doing over here? We've got loads. So something really wanted on this. This is the medical university. This is going really well. I really want to be able to research here, but we can't, which is a bit frustrating. It would be good if we could. It just isn't allowing us to do that. It's the technology one. If I'd known that when I placed this, we would have gone with that university so that we can research, because at the moment we can't make electrical components until we get the other university working. But we've got a really busy part of town here. It's good. How's education going? I haven't checked this in a while. Education seems pretty stable. Dropping maybe? Okay. That's probably as a result of interruptions to our train lines. So that would be a bit of an issue. We're actually even getting a bit of gravel in here now, which is good. Are you guys holding gravel? You are not. Okay. Well, you are, weren't you? Yeah, you've got gravel. Why have you not got gravel? Where are you getting your gravel from? Why can't I select that? Hello? Hello? That was weird. So, prefab panels. Okay, I reckon we're going to tell you to come down over here to our... Oh no, you are getting this smaller group. You are coming to this already. Awesome, okay. So this is kind of like our emergency gravel, which is, it's working pretty well. Look at all that gravel. But also, we have got a load of lorries or trucks in here which are like holding everything up. So hopefully, wherever... We got any vehicles on the way to these? No, we haven't. Okay, so this construction office didn't take those. Let's make you come over here, because this is where we've got a load of trucks tied up in, and I don't want that. We want you to get out here building. Okay, well there's no road to that then. What about this one? Can you go there? Awesome. We'll do this one. Lovely. Do that. And we can also help out over here. They should all now be chucking out to get involved in all this. Yeah, awesome. Probably could do some flatbeds in there actually, and then move them around. But oh well, we'll deal with that for the moment. Yeah, definitely. They're going to go off. That'll free up some trucks. Hopefully, make this process get a bit faster. Did we give it that road there? I'm not sure I did. Let's just check on that. No, that's not the button we want. It is. Oh, we could get some flatbeds in there. We'll get some cash coming in. Maybe we didn't. Are we able to? We can grab this road. It doesn't have an existing connection. Doesn't have an existing connection. Okay. So we need to come all the way back. Oh, we've almost finished this road as well. Awesome. That is something I wasn't expecting to see. See the trolley. Maybe we'll be able to get some trolley buses on there. Awesome. Okay, cool. So you're going to help with that. They'll get out here. Hopefully get these bridges built a little bit quicker. Do these offices probably being built? And then I think once we get this moving, we're going to be able moving stuff along, and it should help us a little bit. Have you got anything in you? Got nothing on you. Joined a queue empty. Okay, so maybe then we've got a bit of a blockage on our asphalt plants, and it looks like it's gravel for you. Now, I was hoping we'd be making a bit of money by now, but it seems like we're not. Why are we not bringing any cash in? Where is Mr. Train? You are stationary. That is never good. Why are you stationary? Why have you gone into here? There's no reason for that. Okay, so you're going to Lyubinsk Customs House. There we go. We'll put the waypoint in. It won't do that again. Now we've got to unblock these trains. This is something that keeps happening a lot, and you have to kind of... Oh, actually, we could leave that in there. That would resolve that. You have to keep your eye out for that. These trains trying to pick routes and then going the wrong way, because that's just froze all our money until it gets sorted. I mean, we could go back and unpick all the signals on this and make sure all the blocks are sorted, but still, that train's it's not even stopping at this station. Does not need to go in there. What are you doing? Still unloading. Yep. You coming through? Okay, cool. I guess they'll refuel, and we could probably do with a forklift stop here. Again, we are waiting. Concrete is our sort of shortfall here, but we can't get cement into this side of the world until we have got this road constructed and possibly the tunnel. But as you can see, we are making this side of the world. Construction is going swimmingly. We are making our way through, no problem whatsoever, which is great. It does look cool. I like it when they lay the roads like this. Bit more cash coming in at last. So this, hopefully now we're going to see money coming in more consistently, and we're not going to have trains doing anything too stupid. I am leaving this up here for no reason. That's not the one I wanted to watch. Awesome. So this road is nearly complete, and then we're on to the next section. I wonder how the bridge is coming along. Does the bridge require cement? Well, it certainly does, doesn't it? Let's have a look over here. Do you require cement? No, concrete. Okay, so the bridge is on hold until we can get concrete over here, which will take a little while for sure. But then this building is coming along so quickly. Look. Loads of people on it. Awesome. So this is not going to take that long to complete, when then all of a sudden it's going to be helpful ever to get everyone over here, and that suggests to me, and get that finished. I think that we've just managed to release all the trucks over here. Yeah, there's one on it. Okay, awesome. That's going to help us a lot. Now these trucks are being released. I guess the people for this road, the pavers for that road are going the really long way around, which is going to be through here. So maybe they'll past. Is that one there? There they are. Look. Pavers coming through. So that should free that up, which would be great. What are you guys? You're delivering the meat. You're not holding a lot of meat on you, but that's okay. We're starting to pile up a little bit of money, so we might be able to afford to... What I do want to do is... I'm not so worried about paying for that other section of track yet, but it's going to want us to before I can do the next one, which is fine. We probably needed to do this area first, because I'm going to connect this section to here, and then we can get just a little shunter and sell the fuel. That would already make it, I think. That would make us a lot more money, was probably the words I was trying to say there. And we'd be selling fuller trains and probably be a little bit more of a flow. If we, on here, how much we need to build? So 253, oh no, 199. So we're not far off that. And then we can possibly, if we get enough money, we can save up for... Okay, because... Oh, I did not know it did that. What I was doing then, so if I look at it, it gives me that construction. If I look away from it, it doesn't. You can have more than one construction site. That is good to know, because that means that I can come over here. It must do that by the village towns, and we can plan village towns. Good words. We can plan a little route over here. Now we do want to give it a little bit of space. So just like that, Will be perfect. Oh, and it does add it to the whole pile. Okay. We need 223 in rubles to get these completed. And we will make you come one way. Like so. Into there. You could be two-way. Awesome. That is going to work perfectly. You will still allow them in. Yep. Awesome. That'll be good. Is that going to work? Yeah, because you're going to come in this way and then back out there. So you shouldn't ever be stuck in it. Okay. That's what we're wanting to go there. 223. That's quite punchy. And then we can get a little shunter set up. So now let's get these notifications. I should really pay more attention to these, but I'm confident in our facilities. We would find out about more vehicles are available for us to buy. Let's just clear these and see them all filling up already. No, okay. I'll deal with that another time. Again, power shortage. We got any materials over here? Oh, well, we've got some concrete, so this is definitely starting. Are you able to get to this work site? You are. Brilliant. So let's include this in there. And we'll drop you to probably 27%. Yeah, something like that. Just arbitrary clicking there. So we're about the same as the processing plant. How many people? Oh. And now, hopefully, get some people in here. We'll see some progress going on. Is it concrete? Have we got any vehicles on the way? Maybe we need to. I'm going to assign, I think, a few more construction officers to this. So you're just gravel. Asphalt again, we're going to be waiting on that. Mechanical components, punchy, electrical components. Okay, take a little while for you to build. If we could get away with it, I would pay for it, but it is pricey. But for the short term, is there another way which we can get some additional power to keep things running a bit smoothly? So power plants. You may notice that we've got some wind turbines here. What do these require to build? So they are... How much are they? Maybe we pay for this. Because we could have... This would work quite nicely, I think. Does it require a person to work in it? Like some workers, 2 workers. So we're going to need a path. It does have a path? Okay. How much do you produce? Do you produce 28 megawatts of power? I reckon we could have... Where is that little path? Off on this side? Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking we could, if we wanted to, have in a little wind turbine. Maybe not in this area. It would make sense to have it somewhere where we can... Yeah, we'll power all that. Oh, we've got a way onto the grid here. What I'm looking for is a substation which has got... some spare. You take a 3-way, so that would relieve you, but we don't have any workers coming. That isn't going to make it any help. I was looking for a switch which had some spare inputs on it, and I reckon I know just the place actually. If we head over to this section, where are you? You do a little bit of rewiring. Actually, we could remove. Yeah, we could put in. Let's pay for you. How much are you? 42,000. Okay, well, I'll pay that. We'll put one in here. We can't really... That'll be fine, and that will give... Go away. People are going to want to work here, aren't they? We'll find out. Okay, yeah, straight away we've got people in there. It's producing 28 megawatts of power. If we can get you on the grid over here, we're going to have to pay for this. Hopefully this will cover us for a little while. Can we get you in? Well, we can. The right one. Can we get these through there? I don't think we will. Oh, okay. I'm not going to complain. We're just going to do it. There we are. Brilliant. Okay. Awesome. That's going to give us some additional power. It'd be good if these spun, but they don't seem to move. It is working, so it's producing us an extra 28 megawatts of power, which is just tremendous. That's going to help us a lot. Awesome. Right. So now let's... What else we got going on here? I say it's going to help us a lot, and instantly you can already see the trains are struggling to be moving. And that is because we haven't got anybody at the power station, but a little bit of power going around. How do we improve this then? I think it's more the location of this power station. We could look to... I mean, at least we're not blocking people up here anymore, so it will get resolved. But I think once we get the other power station up, it'll be a lot better. We're just not getting people there regularly enough. Where is the bus stop? Go. Okay. Maybe you are not. You're just not running long enough. Where are you? You're about to. So you've just been. What? Do we have a bus? Any buses going directly to it? We do. Okay. We've got 2 buses running directly to you, and we've got workers in there now. We need them more regularly, what I'm thinking. So maybe we buy 2 more and just make that a bit more regular so that we don't get these brownouts that we keep getting. Right. We don't need a massive amount of people. We could probably just get 2 of these. Now, how is this? This bus stop here is already very busy. I think we've got the space. That's fine. So we want you to come here. Yep. And we've got petrol station. We do, yeah. We've got gas station that we're going to go past as well, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Then to our power plant. Stop our brownouts, please. Be tremendous, and we can get you up as well. So hopefully we're going to see benefits from that quite quickly. How is everyone's trains? We're not blocked up, not looking like it. That's good to see you going past like that. We're doing pretty good. Oh wow, this section of truck, this is going really fast. That's great. We probably then, if that's going that well, should consider connecting it to the station. Well, it's still got a long way to go, so maybe we don't. We may have to assign some of this manually. I don't know what the range on them is, but hopefully we can not have to do that. This isn't quite going yet. But we definitely got more free trucks, which is what we wanted there. We didn't want them all waiting on one. They can be assigned to other tasks as well. I mean, how much is it? Well, we don't want to spend that building roads. There's quite a lot of roads to pay for there. We are going through. Okay, right. So, power station. Are you getting... Okay, so you are getting workers on you, which is great. It's just concrete to come to you. We do have a new concrete area that we're trying to get up and running. We could probably do with a... Where are we going here? That's over here. This area just here, which is going to take a little while. Saying that, we're getting the roads built, which is always a good start. And then we could probably get our first concrete build up. We're going to need workers over here, which we hadn't set up. But we can let that run through. And that should be pretty good. Yep. Okay, so they're all going along. I mean... This fire station going. Okay, we just want people to site. Where are you using them? So it looks like it's probably we've got people issues, which was always going to happen. Wow, that building is coming along really quick. That is good. So we've got everything on site finished. Laying bricks. Okay, wow, that's good. We will have television soon. Hopefully that'll make people super happy. Are we getting people in these houses? We are not yet. But will that come with time? Maybe. Remember that number 67. Unable to get food, unable to get meat. Can you not access... Oh, you can't. Okay. Unable to get food, unable to get meat. We could build a little corner shop down here. I mean... And... Yeah, maybe we do that. And maybe we can have like a bigger bus station here. What's the church doing? Okay. Again, I don't want to plan that because we've got a lot going on at the moment. Unless the only way we're going to do things is we pay for them for ourselves. That will be it. How are you doing? Obviously you are still working, that is good. That bridge is just taking... Oh no, we're getting there. It's taken a long time, but it is going to be done at some stage. This current phase, we need 209 bricks, then we've pretty much got... Wow. How are we doing for steel then? Do we need to up the ante on steel maybe? Let's have a look. Any steel over here? Oh, we got loads of steel here, so we're not doing too bad on steel. That's good to know. And we've got... Okay, right. You're brocking the gravel world. I see you. What are you... Why are you trying to build a road? What are you trying to build? Conveyor junction 1 of 1? This one? Why? Okay. We've got that... Is that... And you're trying to build road 5, 7. It does this for some reasons, like every now and then you just gotta unpick it and get them going. There you go. Stop trying to build roads that you can't get to, and that is why I've got no gravel in there, so that isn't going to help anyone. Where are the trains then? Our gravel trains. You are on the move, and you are also on the move, so we're not getting the amount of gravel in that we were. That is probably related to the fact that we're building roads on the other side. Saying that, we just dropped off a load, and you guys are probably drinking it as quick as we're making it at the moment. Your storages are all full, which is good. And to these, why are there flatbreads? Okay. How are you doing? You're they're all. I mean, you've got some design, distribution, construction office 2. No. Design, distribution. All right. No, I was looking at those as construction offices. So we've got a few distribution offices in there. Bumper. We're struggling for gravel again, but we've got... Everybody should be coming over to this chap here. Look at all this gravel. So maybe what we need to do actually, thinking about it, is I wonder if these two construction offices, where are you getting gravel from? Aha, so I reckon what we do is we have to give these two to, where are we going? Over here? Yeah, there it is. Give these two to this construction office just down here. That should relieve a little bit of pressure on it, on that gravels, I'm hoping. I mean, we've got a lot of gravel in here. Now, who's the distribution office? Could also, that's really weird that you have to grab like the back corner. Did we have the, we checked this, didn't we? That we made sure we had the, yeah. You will use that. That is good. That's what I was looking for there. Now, who else? You guys all use the Primo, yeah. You use the Primo, wonderful. Primo, yep. What about you chaps? What do you use? Use Gauzen. And use the wrong one too. Okay, right, well let's get these two changed over. Hopefully we shall see. So they're not fighting over the gravel over there, which we're trying to use to make our bitumen, asphalt definitely, yeah. Because this has got loads in it, got more than we need. So hopefully we should see greater benefit there. I'm hoping. I mean, the roads are coming along, but we're just struggling to keep them going. Can't wait to get them finished. It's going to be really good. I think once we make them all one way, the highway system hopefully should be really good. This road here is not going to be the connection. We're going to sever this connection so that everything has to come down onto the highway, and we'll hopefully make them a bit busier, and then we'll be transporting cement over to this area of the map as well, which should be really good. Should benefit us. We're almost at a stage where we're going to be able to pay for this railway, right? Oh, I guess we just did. Whoops, forgot about that. I should have taken off as being paying from it. Oh well, that is not the worst thing that could happen in the world. It's done. An issue we did. It's pretty close to being done, at least. Oh, we just paid for everything. No, we haven't. I was like, what about all this here? We're not paying. I can't pay for that. Why are you giving me this then? Okay, cancel contract, finish on your own. It's nearly there. Let's just stuff it. It'll be done when it's done. It's going to cost us a little bit. We do want that to be done, so we'll just leave it going, and that should be good. Okay, so what else have we got in here? So you're coming along okay. You've got loads of concrete and gravel. We're just waiting on people, more gravel, loads of asphalt. Asphalt, we are going to need. I think what I'm going to do once we get that concrete, this concrete area set up here, and we can get workers in here, that'd be terrific. We can probably just pick people up from, there's a bus stop around here, I think it's there. We'll probably just pick up from that bus stop over to here and drop them off at the different buildings. That should be fine. And then after that, I reckon we can get rid of the concrete building, which is up here, and then we're going to do something similar for asphalt. Get a nice little plant of that going on. That would definitely benefit us. What do we need? We need bitumen and gravel. Okay. We have got that going. Let's see. I'm kind of hoping this road's going to have been a bit better over here. It's not. We are piling up the gravel though. 15 tons of gravel. That'll be good. So we're still making progress over here. How's this track? Oh wow, we've made the train. The train has got all the way. Okay, that is good. So we are pushing on through with this rail production, which is going to be great. What else have we got? This fuel, bitumen's good. I'm wondering if we could get another one of these up and running, but I don't think we need to, do we? Concrete. It's more concrete we need. And what, I don't want to get a cement factory over here. We could do, but I don't think we'll be able to afford it. We've now got money coming in as quick as it goes out. We're starting to make a bit of cash, which is okay. Once we get that up, let's have a look and see if we still got our... Yeah, we do. It's still here. What rail are we going to want for this? So we don't want, we're not really that bothered about fuel. We're using electric at the moment. Oh wow! So what, these are these. I don't remember being this expensive, but we have moved on in time. That is a lot of money. We're probably... How much are the diesel locomotives? Not much cheaper. Well, you are like 116. Quite slow though. But then we're going to need an area to fuel him. Area? Got brownouts again. I put, maybe this will be quicker because we have definitely assigned. It's got 4 buses running to it and we still can't fill it up. Can't maintain it. They're all heading towards the coal power plants. That will be resolved. There we go. Okay, well it was quicker. So I think once we get the other one up and running, then that should be a lot better. Hopefully we got that rail done. So we're going to need like 500,000 to get... Wow, that is really pricey for that train. That wasn't what we had planned. I guess once we've got... We could look to distribute through trucks to a warehouse, possibly. I'm wondering now. We have our motorway connection is there. That's quite a ways out of town. So with that in mind, I'm just looking at this from an area. I'm trying to think, do we want to... Like, it's fine having this here. We could run another motorway alongside the track and over there, ending here. That is a possibility. Or do we send everyone down that way? It's going to be such a convoluted route. That's a good question. Good question indeed. Something for us to think on. The roads aren't coming along. Trying to getting this power station completed is going to be quite important. Did we assign it to anyone else? I don't think we did we? But we are getting that. So asphalt is being produced. Okay, it must be being produced because we're getting it on these sites. And I guess it's first come first serve, sort of how that's working here. Okay, we can get you built. That's fine. We could plough some money into this, but I don't know how much we should have. Isn't going to run all the time, but maybe it should cover these little brownouts that we're having at the moment, as they are not helping us. Why do we always get the one truck stuck here? What are you trying to build? Road 5-7. Where even is this road? Where are you? Can't. Oh, look, there it is. Again, you don't need to be doing that. Construction office. You don't need. Why are you putting that at the top of the list? You don't. What is stopping you from... Is it this road here? Okay, right, let's build that road there. And if you assign that, you'll be able to get to it. Keep them happy at least. That's what we need to be doing there. Okay, so we are making a bit of progress. We've got to be, because there's got to be a lot being constructed at the moment. We are kind of like grinding everything to the maximum at the moment. I wonder if... Not just bitumen and gravel. Could do... is bitumen and gravel. I'm looking at this big lake here and thinking, why don't we use this as a way to really increase the gravel that's coming in? Because that seems to be the drawback here. If we can get more gravel to this here, then we're going to see greater increase production and everything. Why are you not? You've never got any gravel in you. Do you not understand that? That's crazy. Should have gravel. I am leaning towards plenty of steel coming in, so we'll take that gravel, get more gravel in here. Should see these reduce more, possibly, and then we see the roads. We've got trucks everywhere at the moment. Are you guys all coming back over this way? What have you got on you? You've got nothing. You're all coming home. You've actually got some asphalt in the back of you. Lovely. This road is close to being done. How much? We're still waiting 30 tons. Why aren't they filling the trucks up? That's setting in the distribution office, because like this guy here is 2 tons. Oh, you're at asphalt plant 2, which has never got any gravel. Okay. So do you guys all go to asphalt plant 2? No, your distribution centre. And you go to asphalt plant 2. Okay, right, that could be why. So I'm going to take one of those off the asphalt plant, put that onto the other one. There we go. See if that makes it any better. Because this seems to be holding more gravel than the other one, so it's definitely not being used as much. Maybe we're going to see now, like, we're going to be able to hold a bit more gravel in there, which would be great as well. You're good. How are we doing on the concrete front? Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Guys, I've got a lot of tasks that you're getting on. That's good. You keep those tasks going. The cash is going up. Down? No, definitely not up. It's down. So we should have finished. Yeah, we have finished these rails now. But we were definitely overly optimistic on getting our own. Sort of getting additional track. Why are you two? Where are you going? Marvel Centre. Right. But what? There's no reason to do that, guys. Okay, let's send you back to there. Turn around. Who's that? Oh no, now we've got them stuck. Okay. Where can you go? Let's send you back there. Pause the game. Gonna have to move this signal back to like here. No. You carry on with what you were doing. You were on the right. Yep. No. Okay. Go to this one then. Yep. And then we should be able to get it past this signal there. Now we can send you back to Farmville, and we should be able to actually get these trains functioning again. Yeah. Gonna go? Oh no, we had the wrong train selected, that's why it didn't work. Yeah, right, now you turn around, go. Boom. Let's say, what's your problem there? So we've got signals. Oh, I see why we need these. What we're going to have to do is, we're going to have to remove these 2 signals there, and that should help us with that. We won't end up in this situation again, I reckon. Yeah. They'll only go in once the train's left, or is in the platform, possibly, maybe? I really need some roundabouts for trains. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to avoid those. I'd like to be able to use this chain thing. Signals in this game, I think, need a little bit of work. The kind of block signals they just focus on. So when you notice when I build the tracks here, you get these little purple lines. Sort of tells you what block you're in. And that's what the signals refer to. But sometimes when you build the tracks, you end up with like this situation here. So that refers to that one. Just doesn't make it a bit complicated sometimes, but we're getting there. Taking a while to get my head around it. So you end up with like the system that I've got, where it just becomes more trouble than it's worth sorting them all out. You just kind of play with them a little bit, and then you get them going, and you're like, right, okay, awesome. That's what we want there. So that is good. Oh wow, this is really moving on. You're going to be ready shortly. Yep, that's looking good. Okay, let's grab this train. I quickly need to Go to the toilet so you can just watch this train do its business. I'll turn the HUD off for you. There you go. And it's night time. Let's get the HUD back on. Okay, so how are we looking? We've got a bit more cash in there now, which is good. And carrying. What? Are they workers that are going back? No, the passengers. Right, okay. That's fine. Are we able to steal a train from along here is what I was thinking. Is we could. And to do this, let's have a look at the vehicles. And we'll take you two. Let's try this out and see how this looks with things. You're going Farmville, Gorzen, and we can put you into here. They're going to run in one out there. Yep, and then back into here. See how that goes. We're going to have some issues here. I can tell you that right now. We want you to go into there. Take you over here. Awesome. We are definitely going to have some issues. So let's follow you first. And you're just waiting for trains to come through. And I suspect the issues are going to be the signals aren't set up at all correctly. And we've got construction trains still accessing that, so that'll be interesting to see how they interfere with it. Hopefully not too bad. Oh, wow. Picking up a lot of people there. That is good. And what I also not sure of, if passengers stay on past the one stop and then head and go to another stop, which would be quite cool if they do. Then that would tell me that I can set up some other systems that I had in mind. That's a very sharp corner there, so you're just waiting for a train to go through. What we're waiting for here? Oh, you're confused. Okay. Well, let's send you to Farmville. Send you there. You're around? What's your issue? We have got an issue somewhere. We're on the right side of the world to go to where I've told you to go. Why are you fighting this? Okay. If we put you in here, there. Gonna need one over here. I suspect that's gonna have something to do with it. And we will also want one in this side of the world as well. We can make these go the right direction. Okay, now where is your problem? Here. Is it because you're trying to go on the wrong side of the track? It probably is. Probably is trying to go on the wrong side of the track. Okay, well let's get rid of you, and let's see what your issue is. Do you not understand? So, oh, okay. So we were trying to move the wrong train. In fact, it's this train here. So let's send you back over there. That makes sense why it wasn't moving. Okay. So you won't go to Grand Central train station. Why is that? Because you are on the wrong side of the track. Okay, so rather than trying to go there, let's take you back to here. We can get on the right side of the track. Okay, cool. Get you back to there. No, that's not what we want to put you. We want to put you here. Okay, we'll redo it. Now, then we put you into there. Then over here. And then back into here. That was how we're doing it, wasn't it? Right. We missed a train here. You go to there. Now let's follow it and make sure it does it. That we can get this set up properly. Then once we have this going, hopefully we just want to try to get people into the other place, other city, into the capital city. That's what we're trying to say here. And now there should be no reason why this doesn't work. We've got 20 buses there coming in, which is always good. That'll make us some cash. We're actually getting some money coming in now, which is great. Means, okay, so you had 49 workers. Just follow this and make sure it does what we want it to do, and then we can grab the other one and set that one up. That's going to be slightly different. Maybe it might reduce the throughput on this station. We shall see. Maybe we want the other one to do exactly the same. That might be better. How many passengers? Told a capacity of 320. Okay, I tell you now, we've missed one. So we'll take Grand Station. This one's going to be removed once we've done this stop, and then we should go back. Yeah, okay. We put an extra stop in. So it's always why it's good for all of these and make sure we're doing the same right thing. Hopefully, we're going to pick some workers up. That's what we're hoping here. Okay, awesome. Well, we're going to pick a few up from this end of the world. Should be good. Now, you should change over onto the other side of the track once you come out of the station. That you have done. Awesome. So we're going on through. So we're now starting to get engine RPM. Awesome. So hopefully it doesn't take it too long to do this journey. Come on now. Get yourself up this hill. Yeah, this looks like it's going to work, so we can set you up as with the other one, or do we leave this like this? Okay, so now what's your problem? Get rid of you. Trying to go to Grand Station. No, we don't. We want you to. Okay, we got this wrong. Go there. Should be happy now. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, so we'll follow it a second time and make sure we got this correctly, rather than not being correct and making mistakes. Go. I think that should run though. Actually, we don't need to follow it. So what we can do is grab the other one, see how that goes, and we may. Are you the other one? Ah. We're carrying 45, so what we might benefit is here with them running less frequent. We may find, no, I want that one. There we go. We may find that they actually carry more passengers, so better, if that makes sense. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we know that should work. What we can also do is go up there is we can put in another set of signals in here, which is awesome. So we will put those like that. Awesome. Just means that the train won't wait on the track. Where is the? See, they're all there and there. We should set another one up here and possibly there. Actually, just in case it stops, so it doesn't block the track. But it works like that, and that should be fine now. So that should be good. Oh, wow. Oh, where are you going? So that's, we're already seeing the benefit there. So you're going to, wow. So they're going to carry like 148. That is better. So these trains are now fuller. They're running less frequency, but frequently we've got more people on them. So it'd be interesting to see how that affects the production. Hopefully, what is your problem now? Why are you trying to go onto the wrong platform on the station? There's no need for you to go there. Right, well, we're going to have to put... I was hoping to avoid this. But we're going to have to put this in. But it's not going to... Oh, we got it. Okay. Because you can't... This here tells you can't do that. But it's decided it's going to. So we'll force it over onto there. There you go. Do your thing. Figure it out. You can go. There we are. Okay. There's no need for you for this train to be set up like that, but it did it. How are we doing in here? So we should have loads of people just come running through. You should have people at you now. Not quite yet. Are we getting gravel in here? We are. Okay, awesome. That means things are starting to balance themselves out a little bit. We're struggling for... I don't know, we're holding a little bit of gravel. Okay, that is good. But things are starting to even themselves out, or we're starting to get a grip of things a little bit better. We've got a lot of our roads almost sort of set up in the city town centre. You are nearly done. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Once we have these two buildings constructed, then we can start to definitely get more of a sort of city in here. This is set up because this is where a city, more housing in at the moment. Are we getting anybody moving into these houses? No. 67. You haven't grown either. That's because you're not getting any food over this side of the world. So what happens? Can you get to the food market? No, you can't. Okay. Well, I think what we will do is let's get ourselves, we've got little mods here. We can get some food over here just to make the people happy. I'm going to keep just like scrolling through here until I see it. Where is the... I'm sure we had... Shopping? Farm, mine, parking, station, customs, church, storage, social, construction, shop. Right there, look. And what we want is... How's this little shop look? I think this is just... Really, we want food. I want something nice and small, but not... How many people are you going to employ there? That is perfect. That doesn't hold much, and then we can just have... But you don't... I don't see how we're going to get food to you. Prefab grocery stop. How do I... Oh, I've never built one of these. Should we place it down and see if we put you maybe something like this, and then we've got a little bit of... Oh, I'm doing it. I haven't seen it. We're not paying for it. Are we not? Oh, purchase goods. I mean, that's so. We're going to take a little while to be built. We're interested to see this. I haven't used this mod, but not assigned to a construction office. Well, what's that? Oh, I guess they got the road there. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if... Hopefully it's got a delivery port to it, and then we can get that set up, because it's only going to deliver from here. Plenty of food. We've got clothes and booze in there. And then that will keep these people's here happier, and maybe we'll start to get a bit of growth over this side, and we can always grow this as necessary. But we're definitely going to need housing over here. What I want to do is I want to have a few more things built. I want to have this area here pretty much finished, I think, and then we're going to be able to build a bit quicker because we're going to have loads of concrete over here. think that would be a good idea, and then we can, once this is done, we can get our asphalt plant set up. We're going to use the peoples from this area. We don't have anyone coming in over here yet. We could pay for some people. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Let's just... because what these immigrants will do... What? Aha, there we go. I was like, why can't we do that? I've got no money. What they'll do is they're going to come straight out and work in places. So you are food, yeah, and you are a pub. Okay. You're set up to buy things at the moment. Yeah, that's fine. We can afford it. So that'll keep you happy, and then you'll probably help this construction of this place. Yes, yes, yes. So we are lacking people, and you're going to be missing kindergarten, which is just here. That's why we want you. So let's do the same with this building here to move this area on too. Bring a load of workers. That will just get on the building site. And then this is the school, is it not? Yeah, school of music. Okay, cool. Then what we've got here, a theatre. Oh yeah, we're going to try and squeeze a few more buildings in. We now got people waiting at this train station. Students. Oh, actually, what I'm thinking now, what are we doing there? Oh, loads of people. Wondering, we could really do with a shuttle in here, but we're nowhere near financially stable enough to do that unless, where have you gone? We were building this. I mean, how much do you cost? Nearly $1 million. No, we're not getting that done. No way paying for that to be built anytime soon, but it would be good. We're going to need like warehouses on, because I'm not sure what this needs yet, but we can, we're going to have houses around this for sure, and these houses will be able to service both the areas. I feel like they could, I wish the pit citizens could walk a little further, or work further away from where they live. That would definitely be a benefit. But that's not how it's set up yet. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. So how are we doing on these bridges? These bridges are coming along quite nicely, I think. Just waiting on steel. What's same as? Or are you building over here? Okay. So you are ploughing along with this one here. We're making progress, or are you finishing that one off? Okay. So we've just got bricks. This current phase, it does take a little while. We have gone forward quite a lot of time. It's definitely not getting anyone over here because we're waiting for this section to be built. Kind of hoping we were going to build up a bit more money and we could have paid for some of the bridges, but I think by getting this area constructed is going to help us quite a lot as well. Now let's see how we're doing. These roads, I mean, they're making progress. How much it cost to finish? 30 grand. Okay, we're not paying that. 30, I mean, we can pay that. Let's, if we get this little bit here done, there we go. And at least we feel like we've made a bit of progress. On the roundabout, not a lot. Like this little road here, not a lot. We can pay for it. It's not the most effective way, but at least we are. It's more the bridges that we want them to start focus on. Like it's definitely being made. See here, this lorry's just coming with the asphalt on it, so it's definitely happening. I mean, even this road's closer. So yeah, it's just the waiting game on these roads, and then they'll be done. We've got this bridge up, and it'll be, I think that will help us. And if we can get this rail line, I'm not convinced we're going to be able to get the trains into the station before the people despawn. But I reckon if we may just need a sort of a really fast train. I'm not sure what the max speeds of the trains are. Let's see. Okay, well, they're going along quickly as well, and so are you. You are making good progress, which is great. Making good progress through there, so that is good. So we are actually doing pretty well. I'm kind of happy with how things are going. We could upgrade this little bit of road. Where are you going? This bridge won't be done, so we were considering setting up. Do we have? What I'm thinking now in my mind is I want concrete being made over here. And what we could do, I know we have got it somewhere. Concrete plant version 2. Are you the one we want? So we're going to need, what do you need to make concrete? So we need coal and wood. What? No, that's because we're looking at wood. Cement, we need coal and gravel, and that'll produce cement. We only want a small one. So we could, I'm just thinking here, we have got coal and gravel in this area. What's your internal storage like? I don't think we need to have... You got 15 tons, 25 I don't think we need to have this with a connection to anything in itself. We could just use a distribution centre to do this for us. I was planning on transporting it. Let's think about this. If we can get one side of this road up, then that would be good for us. So you're 490. Like, we should be able to get this. If we can get this left-hand lane on this road up and running, we will be able to make concrete over there. And then we've sort of that road done. Okay, so what you're just saying, you haven't got power. Oh, hello, autosave. So yeah, we're pretty much there. So vehicles should be able to use you now, which is good. Okay, so we are so close to being able to get this one side up. I think that's once we get this one route up, we can then start on the other side. How much have we got? How much are you to finish? 77,000. I'm really tempted to bite the bullet here on this side, and that is the whole bridge, right? Yeah, 490, and then it's done. I've clicked it. We're going to do it, and then we've got that tunnel up. I'm going to keep this up just in case. Then we've got the tunnel constructed, and we've got a way through. We can bring concrete in for sure, and then what we could also set up. Well, it's not really concrete they want to bring in. We can bring in cement. We can bring in a cement silo over here. Okay, yeah, this is gonna make dirty. Good words, I know. And then we can let's go back to the mods and have a look and plan this out. This is gonna help the approach from two sides, which is what I'm thinking. What are you doing there, actually, Tunnel? Are we gonna finish you? Find out when it's done. So what I wanted to look now, we want a concrete. Do you have concrete planetary version 2? Yeah. We want you. Now you just require... That's cement. You're going to require gravel and cement to make concrete. Okay. Which is fine. And we can do this over here. We actually, we can build this a little bit off so that we can get some power. And do we need... We do need concrete to build it, okay, but we can pay for the remaining part of it. Okay. Here? Maybe possibly... I'm just looking at the roads and thinking of procrastinating. So, let's put you in there, and we can run a bus. It doesn't need that many people. We can run a bus right to our sort of village up the ways, and that will enable us to get that done, and then we can get ourselves a nice little cement plant. I'm gonna need to get, so we can put you like, say, here. Just trying to make sure that we get power to everything that we're gonna need power. I mean, I've put it in. Okay, and then we're gonna need to get ourselves a nice little forklift set up, and we're gonna also want to be able to get the forklifts there as well. So, the forklift garage. You're gonna squeeze in there. That'd be perfect. That's what I was hoping. Yeah. Yeah? Oh, that never happens. I mean, I'm aware that that's a bit janky there, but we can resolve that by going like this and putting you in there, but never get that. There we go, we've got connect everything, brilliant. We'll have to add that onto the fuel filling world, but what we're going to do is... The mud? Yep, okay. We put this road down like so, yep. I'll flick you onto here, yep. You onto there. So we're getting a bit of an industrial park out of here. What I might also do actually is we could slip on another little distribution office over here, possibly a medium one. Yeah, and that will be where we can run these things from. Now we're going to start with getting the concrete made, which will be from you once we've got these roads done, and then that will sort of feed into everything, I hope. Possibly, maybe, we shall see. You've got all the beans and the jazz to do everything else, haven't you? Yeah, we could almost sell your paver in here because you're not going to make roads. So we'll get rid of your little paver in there, and that'll be fine. And then we'll have a look and wait and see if we need anything else. Like at the moment, we're paying for that tunnel, so that's going to set us back a little way. This area will be quite cool over here, just a little industrial area. How many workers? I mean, we should be able to get some workers over here when we need to. The road. Yes, we're still waiting for you to be finished. How much is left? We're so close. And then once we get this road finished, that is brilliant. That's going to really help things up. Oh, good morning from Midwest USA. How you doing, Loritz? Where else? So we've got a distribution office here as well that needs some concrete, so we can get that going too. Yeah, we can get that going. So just want this. What's that? That's the tunnel, isn't it? Yeah. Just lost my train of thought. There we are. Now we're back in it. So concrete, gravel, asphalt. Yeah, concrete's required for everything and you. How much are you going to be cost to do it? You're only 85,000, which isn't too bad. Now let's find out where our money-making trains are. Make sure nothing weird's going on there. Once we get the concrete up, we'll also be able to get this little bridge finished and get rid of this temporary dirt road. Trains waiting to get in? No. Got a traffic jam anywhere? Likely. What else we got on going down here? So you'll be coming on through. You're full? Yeah. So we're making good money now. And so if we can get more concrete coming in from that side. This. Oh no. A bit confused. No, we're before the tunnel. I thought we just passed the tunnel. I was like, what? I'm sure we weren't building a road after that, so that's good. So you're going to be close to be finished. Once we get that finished, that'd be terrific. We'll leave that for a second. We'll know when our money starts going up. We got that done. But what I wanted to have a little look at, oh, even the roads, everything is starting to come along nicely now. So you are finished, but you're without power because we put the overhead cables on it. You've come along quite nicely. What are we missing here? Yep, so you'll be finished shortly as well. What else have we got going on here? Kindergarten is being built. People are probably leaving these houses because we just chucked a load of immigrants in it, so they will build what we need building. At least we've got progress going on now, which would definitely help us for a while, that's for sure. Okay, what else have we got going on? So this is the concrete city here, which I'm hoping get going. We're using the version 2 plants as well, which would be great because they have a little bit of storage in them. I think 2 OP. Yep, okay. We haven't started on them, so we're getting to them shortly. But once we get this gravel set up, then we could probably look at having a dedicated supplier for this one here. Yeah, I think we can, and we can also want to use the highway system so we can force certain building sites to have to construction offices is the word I'm trying to say, to use the motorway system, because I suspect it won't like it. So what else we got? So I wanted to look at, that was what I was thinking, is getting this passenger route set up, but we're a ways off it being a important, so I don't think we need to, because I suspect what's going to happen, let's have a little look at this, is we're going to try and pull the line off here, and it's going to really fight me. Oh no, actually. Okay, we could, that did dip, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, we don't want that little dip there. That actually might do it for us, and then if we can pull you straight out, oh, we can. Okay. Maybe it's not going to fight me then. And you're over here. I kind of wanted to keep this quite industrial over here, so if we can just take you slowly around this building. Yep. And then over the... perfect. Road. Then we can connect up the... It's always quite hard to see how that's going to go. And I'm not going to connect the other side on at the moment. We will do that later, but what this will mean is hopefully the rail construction office over here, this one won't have picked that up. That wasn't it. This one here won't have picked that one up. It hasn't, which is good. They're still focusing on the bridges we've got here, and they're taking ages to build. Bridges seem to take such a long time, and I don't know. Is there a way to boost this? I mean, I probably haven't got any people in the workplace yet, and our tunnel is built. Our money is going up, which is terrific. Wow, this is even coming along very quick. So 245 days left. We are very close to having everything left on it. This is going to be built fairly soon, which is great. These are the two sort of holding up. So we're going to have got a television station and our radio station up and running. Interesting to see how these go. I can't remember what their amount of people they require to work in them, but when these are up and running, we can... Does this fire office reach over here? Yes, it does. Okay, awesome. That is good to know. When they're up and running, what we will have to do is we're going to have to get some big buildings in, people to live at this area, and hopefully squeeze sort of entertainmentness in for them. I've got a lot of mods installed at the moment, so we can always look for a mod to do that. Needs be. So how are we doing over here? So we've got another train without power, so that's suggesting we haven't got to the stage where we've built the second power station to try and sort of fulfill that, because we've got a bit of a delay with getting people in there. Plenty of wood. They plant a load of trees in this area. Yeah, you can see them, so that is good. Could replace these, because there is... Let's have a look at this while we're waiting for things to happen. So I found this mod that I really like. Now, what are you under? Fire station... Battery, maybe? Where are you? No, no, as you can see, there's quite a few on here at the moment. Wood for coal. Wood cut and post. Is the one? Oh, and you do have... That's what I was curious. So this will give us... we might end up using this because it's just for food and booze. It will give us 7 tons of wood, and it doesn't require that many people. And if we don't have power on it, it's like 70%, but we're going to have power on it because we've got power over here. And we can retire the old ones, just use you, and then we can use these. There's a small warehouse somewhere in this, which will help with that. Yeah, okay, we're going to do it. So where is the small warehouse? We got no storage in here? Why aren't these in alphabetical order as well? Is there a way I could do this? Something I would like. Cinema, no, we're going to go through this because... Not in here. Storage? Surely there's got to be small farm. I don't want to put show all on because we've got that many. Fabric chicken, no. I mean, I found you before. Field, fire stations, sports. No, you're definitely not in gas stations. Storage, there we go, found you. Small barn is what I was thinking here, and that is going to be perfect because we can put you up here. That'd be quite funny, yeah. You've got power, so we're going to place you over here. Squeeze you in there. Then we can go to our little forklift world. And I believe, I may be wrong on this, but I think I noticed it a couple of days ago when I was just testing some things, is that forklifts will now pass through the garage and supply places. Can't build you to infrastructure, which isn't going to matter because I can't fit it in here anyway. So that's frustrating. I wonder if it'll pass through. What we can do, let's plop you over here. You're going to go in? You are. Cool. We put you in there. What we can do is we will... Yep, we'll put you over here. I don't like how this is sitting. We're going to move that. Yeah, I don't like how you're sitting at all. I want this to try and sit. Is this because this is on a hill? It is on a hill. Okay. That's fine. What I'm wondering if the forklifts will pass through the warehouse. So we're going to try this. I don't think they will. I've had them pass through the actual forklift garage itself, which I was quite happy with, but not through the warehouses. Really? What? Okay, well, I'm going to have to go like this. I didn't want to have to build the road on the side, but we'll do that. This will take a little while to get built, but once it is, we can then retire these little buildings once, because they just clear the area and then you have to manually plant the trees I would like a reforestation mod. That would be awesome. But I don't know how to do that myself. So this will get built, and then we'll be able to get a few people in there and just churn out wood without having to replant our own trees. Hoping we could get that a little bit closer. We could just use vehicles, possibly. What's the storage? No, it's in that. It's in. Okay. Well, then we don't need this little junction here. That's right. So let's get rid of this. We don't need this. That's unnecessary. You gonna curve? Yeah, but too long. Okay. We'll replant it all. If in doubt, destroy it. And then we can run this a bit neater. That wasn't neat. What have we got in here? So we've got our small barns. We could put the. That's what we're trying to squeeze in. So then, what if we put our garage in here? Is there any way we can squeeze in? Okay. I think they've delivered stuff to it. Let's build the one that's given us the most issue at the moment. Would they have a forklift? They probably wouldn't have. You would have a forklift, wouldn't you? Think about it. Just not like in this area. So we can squeeze you in a bit closer. Look, we put you in here. Right. Then we go to our mod. We get our small barn in. Squeeze you in here. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, we had you then. About there would work. Okay. Now our wood cutting. Where are you? There we go. Okay, good. We can. I don't know if that works, but I really hope it does. I mean, we'll try. We'll see. There we go. We've fought with that long enough now. That's in. We'll let that build and we'll see how that goes. And then, I mean, it will take a little while. Once that is up and going, then we can go for it. How is everything else doing here? So you are. We're struggling for gravel again. I wonder if we've emptied. I mean, you've got 147 tons in it. You should be using this on here. That large. Really starting. So you are going to load from there. Okay, good. So hopefully you'll be using that as well, which should be terrific. You are so close to being finished, which is going to free. How many people are in there? Look, 212. That means we are starting to get people. These are definitely filling up, which would be great. We want the train, but we can't afford it. If we can afford a train, I do want a little shuttle running between here, because then we might be able to keep these people happy and start to expand over this side. What are we waiting for you to be built? How much are you? 11,000. Okay, we'll do that. Because you're a bus stop, if I remember rightly. That you are. Okay, good. Do we need paths over to that? Possibly. In for paths, we should. Let's plan these sort of. I wonder if we. Let's. Can we thread you all the way through here? Yes. Aha. What do we build? We are building in. Yeah, okay. I mean, these are going to be a ways off as well, but we run this all the way through here and into. There's that invisible blockage. Oh. What is here? Or is that just one of the little map quirks? Okay, let's just there. Okay, I'll take you back a bit. We'll force it to do what we want. We were hinting. You hinted. There we go. Awesome, done. Okay, and that will give us a path all the way through and people to it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna assign that to be built. Probably not that expensive. We could pay for it, but I'm saving for a train. Okay, let's go train shopping. See, I think we've got may just have enough for. We just want a train set here, and hopefully we should be able to send it all the ways across. And where are you? You're over here. There you are. Awesome. Right. We were. What do we want for this? We want the train set. So yeah, we can. You hold 325. You're going to be perfect. Awesome. Cool. Now it's going to be getting it over there, which is going to be interesting. Because we're going to have to do some wizardry, because it won't go straight over, I don't think. It's going to want to go. I'm going to tell it. Go to here. And then we'll just remove the stop. So we'll have to follow it over, but then once we've got it thinking it's doing that, we can change it so once it's on the way to this station, we'll change it. It's just going to be the shuttle between these two stations is what we want there. So now if we launch you should go. So if we just follow it, make sure it doesn't do anything too ridiculous, we should be able to get that set up. We do have the construction trains coming on there, so it'd be interesting to see how that is going to run in with that. Okay, power outage again. Yeah, that would be a great thing to have, is the mod list alphabetical. That was such a fight then. Or even, yeah, definitely just or a list or selection options in here to make it how you want it. Would be good too. Right, you are on the move. We do also need to get our second power station up, so maybe we do that with a bit of cash and force that to do it. Hopefully this train, once it gets there, I mean we could just, it's gonna stop working once it gets to the second platform anyway, so we can just wait for that to happen. Let's keep you minimized. I just wanted to check on the power station out here. You are getting supplies to you. You are awesome. Probably not as much as we need, so you are coming along. Once this is up and running, life should be a little bit easier for us, I'm hoping. Hopefully we're not stealing too much of the coal from here. Farms are coming along nicely. We've got loads of food, and then we need sort of 600,000-700,000 to get a train out so that we can stop using our export trains to supply the village, and we just have some little shunters to do that for us. That'd be terrific. How many people are you carrying? People? Oh, you carry passengers and students? Passed but not workers. Something I was curious about that I've never really checked. We'll do this now. So it means passengers and students are able to go backwards and forwards, but workers always get off at the next stop. Interesting. Oh, I like that. Right, let's down nice and small. What else we got going on over here? So we are bringing a decent amount of workers over here, and they're all heading off to the cement plant. How many people? So you can take 30. We've got a few people waiting at that bus stop. Okay. How are you doing? You don't have a lot of workers over there. Okay. That plant is going good as well. Now, I'm kind of hoping you're going to be finished really soon. So it's 74 days, so you're not far off at all. And that'll be great. And then we're going to see how much you demand. What do you need? You need loads still. So you're definitely look at 10,000 days. Okay, you're a long way off. Let's not worry about the radio station. We should get people working in there. And I reckon, I believe. And we can start to persuade people to join our communist plans. That would be good. Oh, you're going to be done too. Awesome. And you're building that in. Gonna have to plan at some stage as well how we want to transport people through, because we're going to use trolley buses. What that? We should be able to deal with this. I mean, there they come. Lovely jubbly. Getting there, put that fire out. Yeah. Okay, good. Worried, I was like, where are we? I thought we might have lost that building. Nope, so you're done. That's good. Need to pay more attention to those. So this is our temporary food distribution office. How is that distribution office? If we could pay for it, that will make life a lot easier for us. We got... Okay, this road is coming along. Asphalt. See the brown out madness happening at the moment. How much was it to finish this? 614,000. Okay. Not going to consider that for the moment. How are we doing over here? So this road, so almost down to our distribution centre here, which I'm going to finish because that's what we want to do. And what the reason for that is what I want to free up is that's going to be our food one. And you're not distributing food, you're not. The other one which is distributing it at the moment is kind of... I want it to be on the fields, I think is probably the better way of saying that. So this one will just do our food, and it's going to we're going to take them from the factories. We'll do food and booze with it, and it will do the city and food and booze. There you are. Food and booze. We'll do the capital on its own for the moment. And what that should do is, especially once the highway system is up and running, it's going to force everyone to go on that. So we want to make sure all destination buildings, probably, I'm going to say 50%, even though they are warehouses, and we can, probably can't afford anything at the moment. Can we get a decent size one? We can. Well, what we haven't done though, is we haven't added, those you down here, haven't added the meat storage on, have we? There we go. Okay, the wrong way round. We want you to unload here and load at the other ones. There we go. Awesome. And that should, yeah, we got loads of meat here, so it's not going to be too busy, but it's going to keep our supermarket just here nice and full up. Yep. And eventually we'll have to get electronics in, but again, we haven't got to the stage yet. We're still waiting for this train track to be built, which is taking forever and a day, and maybe we could pay for it, is what I'm thinking. How are you doing? How are you? So you're here, you're unhappy because you go there. Let's remove that. What's made you so unhappy? Where's your problem? Why is that an issue? Okay, well, let's remove this one. Okay, I want you to go over here. That is the right one. So what's your problem? We've only got one platform in. Let's just move that. So the issue is this signal there. No, I don't believe it is that signal there. You're telling it to go that way, that way, that way. That's fine. You can get on here. Oh, I see what's going on. No, you should be able to get through there and onto the right side. Do we need to have that to come through? Oh no, you're not allowed to come through there. Why not? Well, let's just... Well, I didn't want to do that. Let's force you through. It's not electric. Is that what the issue is here? Okay, that might be the issue. So if we put... Is it that you're not electric? Yes, it is. Okay. We'll pay for this with our own cash money pennies. Why do we not build electric there? Then we could get you electric. And we're paying for that, but we haven't got any money right now. Lovely jubbly. Let's close you. Now hopefully that won't take too long to do. You're set up. I'm not too worried about you. Back to you later. So we just need some cash and then we can get this section freed up here. So where's our cash pennies? Money horses. Our money penny makers are... What we've got here. We're not about to sell anything. Are you going to sell anything? You look like you're going the right way. Okay, awesome. Then I reckon is once we get that electrified, it will head over there, and that will help us. Should definitely. And then you do. Oh, this is done. Okay. Let's have a look at this then. I've never built a television station before, so it is giving us cultural and happiness. It's not loyalty. We want Soviet propaganda for sure. We want people to be loyal to us. Can we do a bit of education on it? Does that help? Does it? Oh, we could even do enthusiasm for sport. Okay. Preference for alcohol. Anti-religious propaganda. Okay. Definitely want Soviet propaganda on there. Get everyone a bit more Soviet. And, okay, 83% of the population have a television. Awesome. We now have a television. Studio, I guess. Station. Well, happy with that. I didn't even notice that got finished. Brilliant. So we'll see how this goes. So I guess we want a little bit of everything, or that you can just use this to boost what you are lowest on. And it's probably government loyalty that we're really low on. We definitely want to boost that. Happiness, I don't think we really need to do so much happiness, because people aren't unhappy with that good. No, we're not unhappy. I've seen that this should be built here, so we should be able to force that train through there. Okay, we can come back to this. What is your little problem here? So we should have now electricity all the way through, so you should want to... That's saying you can come this way. Yeah. Why aren't you going that way then? Why not? What's wrong with that route? Where's your problem? Over here? Oh, I know what the problem is. Okay. Yeah. We need to reverse the signals over here, and that will get the train through, because currently had it set up. Oh no, actually we can... What? We're never going to be able to get a signal back in there now, are we? Oh no, we had it. Come on. Yeah. I can see it. Got ya. Yeah, we'll bring you that way through, and then send you back away that way. You want to be like this. You can only go that way. Doesn't make sense, but that would have worked either way. So let's change it back to how it was, because that's kind of how we run the tracks here. There we are. That is good. So you should now... Yes, you are. Should run this absolutely fine. And then once this section of track, so we picked up some passengers, that's brilliant. Should be able to feed these people. Just we can drop off supplies to these as well, I've just realised. That's good, so hopefully we should get some... Ah, thanks man, that farm area, yeah, it's massive, isn't it? Producing lots of farms. Grain is probably the words we're looking for. So why are you not going into there? We've got all the trains blocked. Okay, so what we don't actually want is these signals in here. We can go, you can go, and we can get rid of these now, possibly. You're not happy about something again. That probably suggests we do need... Oh, you've cheered up. Okay, awesome. We've got enough signals this side, which should hold us back from... Yeah, it should give us the buffer needed to get the train in and out when required. And yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. We've now got this area connected, which is what we're looking for. It's really good. With this area connected here, we're going to be able to get workers in to build the buildings, even if they move out of these little houses, which they're not happy with. What we should also do is get some food into these little places here, so we can add those to our distribution office. Distribution office into here. That awesome. So let's just... Yep, we're unloading. Perfect. So what we do want to get then... Got the money? We do. Right, let's stock this place up with some refrigeration. I'm going to get 4 refrigeration, and then we're going to get probably 4 covered holes. Now we want whatever's going to hold the most food. 8 tons. Appears to be the highest so far. Any bidders want to go higher than that? Not looking like it. Okay, yeah, 8 tons it is then. Don't carry any food. That's because we've gone off the covered hull. Okay. You're 4.5 tons. That should be bigger. But you are 5.5. And you're 8 tons. 8 tons. Yeah, all of it. Okay. And there we go. We just rinsed all our cash. But they should go about making sure everyone's stocked up. As you can see, they're heading up now. So that's going to be cool. So that's going to help make our motorway look nice and busy. Now what we can do back over here is you here. We can now take off. Don't need this. Okay, yeah, we do need you. That's fine. Pretin we do want, yeah, Farmville Pub. Why are you called Pretin and not Farmville? Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense now. Got all these big fields, perfect, perfect, perfect. Primo we don't want. Okay, goodbye. Bye now. There's some fields over here that we still, I suspect they're these two, that we're not really emptying very often. That's the word. And we can't have any more. Okay, awesome, cool. We'll do that. You'll focus on this area. And then we can move on. Okay, right now it's going. Yes, how much are your 600,000? We've got no cash left because we spent it all on vehicles as per usual. You've got a few construction yards to use, so you should be coming on quite nicely. Concrete, gravel, okay. It's going to be a matter of time, but we don't seem to be getting the brownouts as often as we were before, which is great. Really good. How are we doing in this area? We're waiting on this road. So again, we've got asphalt issues, which we're looking... Well, we can see here, look, big queue that we're getting for our asphalt plants, and we haven't got gravel in them. Now, do you guys have a conveyor option? You do. Are you able to get a conveyor over here? No, I didn't think so. Okay. That's a shame because we've got coal here. I am leaning towards... We definitely need to sort out an asphalt area. And I reckon we're going to get Contender over this side of the map to get the asphalt from. Let's have a look and just make sure this road is done. Are we on the final section of road? Oh, that is brilliant. Okay, that's great. And then we're through. We're really close. Do we need... I don't think we do, actually. I'm just thinking about this concrete area here. And we could, rather than having this concrete, we could make this asphalt and ship in all our asphalt from over here. Okay, well, let's do that then. Let's go back on it. We don't need all this here. Yep, yep. You got time off now, people. And we can take concrete from elsewhere. Yeah. We just need gravel and bitumen. Your bitumen here. Let's set this up. And I reckon we could have quite a high output of bitumen from over here, and it would be really nice, and we could free it up from the other area. So let's have a look for our... I know you're in here, I saw you earlier. Oh, look, we are on factories, yep. Factories. Bitumen plant version 2. Again, this has the 10-ton storage in it, which I feel just kind of like helps enough. That makes sense without making it too OP. We would want you... How are we going to plumb these in? We'll put it like that. Are we going to be able to get a road in there? Possibly. Okay, well, let's put you like this. Let's make sure we can before we do that. Are we just going to do one? We can do 1 in 3 out. That's what we want. Gonna... I just pay for that. Oh, rats. We are not meant to be paying for things. Goodbye. That's a waste of money. Never mind. Lessons learnt. Right, so let's set this up. So we've got 1 in 3 out, which is what we want from here. We may have to... Yep. Okay, 1 in 3 out. Make sure everything can get power. Just wasted money on that building. And you're here. And then we want to... We can get you into here. I think. Here, are you getting power? You are getting power. Yeah. Then if we can't rotate you the other way, but what we can do, get you in like this. In. Yep. And then if we get in, we got mods for days which can help us with this. If we get in our, where are our conveyors? Conveyor pipeline, yep. Crossing road. Crossing road, boom. Do this. Can we? Maybe just for you. We're gonna get a road under that. Alright, let's try it. If not, go away. That's the button. If not, we can. I feel like we might. Let's run a road. No? No roads under there, is it? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well then, let's not have this bit here. Just run straight in, possibly, maybe. But that means at least we can get a nice little road. Are you at the weird? No, you're not. Okay, cool. Get a nice road in, like so. And pull you onto here. Okay, now we want our gravel storage. Now we don't need anything big here. We can just go small. We're gonna have plenty of room here. We don't need go small. Oh, okay. So you're our output there, are you? Yep. Okay. That works. Did you get power? You did get power. Okay, good. Now we're going to want to... Yeah, there's loads of info on the telly station. I didn't realise that either. We want to transfer you like so, anywhere like around here. Why are you not? Oh, okay. We put you this. Why that one over there? That's a bit weird. Oh, okay, I see why. Yep. Up over here. I'm trying to get it to link up. Wonder if we build you to infrastructure. What happens? We twist you slightly. We get you in over here, maybe? I'll build you. No, I'm not liking how that's going. Can we not? No. Okay. We definitely can't. Is there not another one? Could get in here somewhere. No, any mods? What I want is... Oh, these might do actually. No, that's not doing it. It's not that one. What's going to be the right one for this? You? Not quite. What if we put you that way? What about, so it's going to be like that way, is it? We've got this going in the right way, I'm sure we... Yeah, we want the output, so we want you to go sort of this way, don't we? Okay, so then that one. Like so. Why are you not connecting? Maybe we can do that manually. That's what I'm hoping here. Or we're going to have to put... No, we've got a road to cross, and I'm hoping we can. Okay, what are we looking at? So, no, we don't want that. We want to put this there across here. There. Okay. What if we remove this road and we try and do this second time without having to worry about that? No, because we won't connect to them. Okay, we can get you onto it. Like, if we can get a road through that, then we've won. We've got this set up, and this will be the asphalt centre of the world. Slight exaggeration there. We don't have, though, is a connection for... Why have we got... What is that? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so let's try and get through. Can't get through here at all. Behave. We must be able to. How can we not get through that massive hole there? Look. That would mean... We're going back and forwards, we're fighting this. That would mean that we're then going to have to put in another modded one, which would be conveyor road crossing. Like so. And that wouldn't... We've not got the space to fit you in. Can we not get this? Oh yeah, because we need you that way around. Can we not get you in here and get both? We can. Take the road a different way? Probably not. What we could do is trying to figure a way around it. A moment, we will get there. Let's take you away. And we could definitely get another one in over here, but then we've got this road there. Do we really want to use 3 of them? That is going to be massive. Because we would have to do... Don't get you in. Not build you because of infrastructure. Is a wee bit frustrating, but I'm wondering... We put you like this. We'll test this. I know you can, or you used to be able to build under these roads, under these things. Gotcha. Okay, so that's worked. Awesome. So, no, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a road off you. Are we? Not. Okay. So now that we know that we can, let's just move this back a little bit. Yep. Goodbye. So what else can we get done? Oh, yeah, back into the mod world. We want one in, one out. Oh, that might have been the jobby that we wanted there. You know, let's do this because we can then, yeah, one in, one out works really well because we can. Okay, we got there. Look through the mod list properly. One in, one out. Get you into here nicely. Yep. Then get you... You didn't place. What's wrong with you? Yep, which will get you into there nicely. And then you into here nicely. Yeah. Boom. Nice. Okay, cool. We're getting there. Now we can go for you. Is that going to work? What do we get? We'll want to be outputs, not inputs. Have a look at our little storage place. Small output. So you've only got one output, and we can sit you over here. Yeah, that's going to work. So we can sit you over here and get our conveyor. Yep, that's what we want. We'll put you there. Now, I'm not sure if we get power over here. We are. Okay, that is good. And we probably, what we can actually do is rotate this a slightly different way. What I want to do is train unloading, so we can go, yeah, we can get you in. And I want to have the connection over here somewhere. This one. We can we? No. Okay, over here. I'm conscious of, I was hoping we could get the small aggregate storage of over here possibly. I think we can. Yeah, we definitely can. Let's get you. Aha, that's what we're looking for. May not be able to connect that road, but I won't tell anyone. And then we can get you here. That should be everyone have power. Okay, we got there in the end. Slightly convoluted route. We are there. We'll pull you up into here. Can we? Yeah, we're not going to be able to connect that as I thought. We'll now get you connected onto these roads. I think we need to concrete them. Quite like that, the dirt roads. We could maybe gravel them in the future when we're tidying things up, and that'll get you into that. Awesome. Okay, this will be built as and when. Now let's grab our little construction building here, and we're going to tell you to grab concrete from the other side of the world, which is all the way over here. Oh, no. Be over here. This is construction hill here, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. We'll tell you to grab it from there. Road doesn't exist, so we still can't do that. Okay, cool. That's what I thought was going to happen. That isn't too much of a problem. So we will carry on with that. So that's fine. What we can do is we can probably move on to some other options. Got here. Oh, this is the wood stuff, isn't it? The wood stuff. The wood chopping yard. So how is... We've got a television centre going on. Now what are the best settings for these? That's what I want to know. Is we've got lots of actors, moderators. Oh wow, so this is a really big employer, so we definitely need more people working over here. This place will be built as and when. Concrete harbour is undergoing, but we're making progress on that. Roads, they're coming with time for sure, but it's taking a little bit of time. This train is running quite nicely, so we've now got a shuttle backwards and forwards. Maybe they're going to be able to do a few more things. There isn't a church. Good look at getting a church. How's the kindergarten coming along? Steel and boards, that's fantastic. So it's coming along. Once we get the kindergarten though, maybe that'll make a few people a bit more happier. And we've got a school due to be built. We don't have televisions, so you can keep yourself entertained with those televisions. You guys are looking nice and full, which is terrific. That's brilliant. Oh, we've got a fire station built here. Okay, so we need to get ourselves some fire trucks. I never really know which one of these to get, so I always tend to just go with random ones. There we go, and we'll get some people rock up over here as and when they're ready. Quite soon, which would be good. Nope, you're going to the pub. Okay, fair enough. And now we are heading down. Okay, that's fine. They'll do it when they want to. It will happen. Who are you waiting on? Asphalt, 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 asphalt. Asphalt is the blockage there. Okay, so what we can do... No, that's not constructed yet. So once we have this sort of industrial area here, and we have this pit set up, we will fill this up with gravel. We haven't connected the bitumen tank, but we don't need to do that. These both need... Oh, we've got the pump in, haven't we? Okay. That's fine then, because we can bring you into there, and that one's there. Where's the road? Got a bit ahead of ourselves. Aha, there's the road. Cool. That is going to be protected. Awesome. Yeah, and that will all just pump up nicely. And that's exactly what we wanted. We did put... Oh, that you're an output, not an input. We will be able to sneak it around from here, for sure. Okay, so let's not worry about it then. Alright, cool. So this will be built when it's built. We'll be delivering the supplies over to it. Hopefully it's not going to detract too much from this road all the way over here. That's what we're hoping here. I mean, we should be getting gravel, and it probably is. Got 80,000 to build that road, but that would then get the concrete going. Definitely. I think we're going to pay for this tunnel. Not this tunnel, this final bit of road, just because we want this open. And that is us making quite good progress now. Now what we can do, what I am going to do, is we've got a few little construction officers here. They can all pick up concrete. I don't know if you've got the vehicle to do it, but we'll grab them nonetheless. And we'll get them all set up to do that. All these construction officers now. This is the right end of the world to be in. Do we get you? No, 4. Okay, awesome. And we'll give them a concrete plant, and that should get a few more set up. I also will leave it to do this asphalt, then that one can go. But I do want a decent construction office over here as well. Maybe we'll put that in there. I don't know. We shall see with time. Okay, so yep, this is all set up now. Lovely jubbly. So let's send you to the other side of the world. There we go. Yeah, no, that's not the right place. We head over here. Get you to use this construction office here. Construction office, concrete plant. And we've got everything coming off this one concrete plant at the moment. It seems to be doing okay, but obviously once we get the next one set up, well, the concrete corner that we were making, we will no longer be telling them to use this one. Everyone will come over to here to grab the concrete, and this is, well, we're definitely getting progress, shall we say. Like, we're a little ways off. We've got trains which are busy, so we've still got a lot going on. And I'm wondering if... Yeah, I think what's happening at times as well is places aren't taking roads. Like this road here is definitely being done. So I think, yeah, the construction offices only seem to take roads up every now and then. How's the power station? I wonder how it... Interesting to find out how it prioritises what it should be constructing. Something that I would definitely like to look into. So, what is we doing here? So gravel. How much are you going to cost to build? 609. We've not really saved any money on this at the moment. In a bus, come over. We're getting a lot of workers over here, which is great. So it will push along. It's probably where all the concrete is going. We're definitely making a bit of progress. I wonder, are you still getting people into you? You've not got anyone at the moment. Why have we done this, trains? We're going to have to remove this section, and you're not going to go back that way now. Okay, well, you can go there. Okay. Unpause it, you should go. Yep. You can go in that. Okay, right. So how we're going to unblock these is, I reckon we're going to have to put in some temporary track. That's going to be like this. build it. Going to remove you. And no, you to train here. Where are you going? Farmville, turn around. Go on. Thank you. Where are you going? Farmville? Yep, okay. And then we just need to make sure that they can't cross over the tracks here. And they will only go in the direction that we want them to. And yep, okay, right, that's everyone on the move again. And we want this. We're going to get rid of you. And you. You're all going to point direction, is that right? Yeah. No, we're driving on this side of the track. Okay, don't need this little bit of section of track here anymore, so we can put this signal back. And not needed. We've got no need. Everything's going through and or around. Yeah, I've run out of power again. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, so we shouldn't get that situation again. We're out of power, or is the power coming? We definitely need to get the power station finished off. That's going to help us a lot. They're looking good, our bitumen plants. Have we got a load of vehicles just sat around doing nothing? I mean, you want asphalt, not bitumen. So that we are looking good. We've got this television station up. So happy about that. Radio station, we're quite a way off. We're not really getting a lot of people over there. Do you have... You got a path? I guess everyone's at the television studios now working. Oh wow, and these buildings have really increased their amount of workers in there. So we're definitely going to need to get more people over here. Once this little shop here is up and running, a little grocery shop. I mean, no one can reach the supermarket from here, okay. Well, that is a shame. That's probably not the best place for it then. There is major traffic through it. But it does look good. I like this little setup. We could... I'm wondering now. We start to think about probably something that we need to have in the back of our mind is making our own cars. We're going to start making our own trains at some stage. I mean, we've got a lot of resources coming on over here. It probably hasn't got a construction yard to it because we haven't built the road yet, but that's fine. And it'd be similar materials, I imagine, so we could have that over here too. So that's sort of the next sort of stage where we're getting to. We've now got the kindergarten up and running, which is going to be brilliant. So everyone over here now got a kindergarten. We don't have any way to enjoy culture or participate in sport. Okay. Well, then what we're going to want is we can use another one of our mods. So we probably look for a gym. I think we've got here. I'm looking for the right one to find it. And it's going to be under sports. There we go. So we don't want... Who are you? I don't even remember downloading this mod. That looks massive. Okay. Well, what I was thinking was we're going to put a gym in. What we can do is probably want to extend this road that way. Is we can put this kind of in. It's how much of a footprint do you need? Need flat terrain. We'll make it flat. Okay. Well, I have got my little friends over here do this for us. Look, is that an average? That is from the centre, isn't it? We are on a hill though. Do we want to go down or up? Let's make it as level as his path. Sure. Maybe here. And we'll get this all leveled out. Now, if we can fit it in this area, that looks a mess, but sure we've got this to the right here. Now, if you fit in here, that'd be perfect. Yes. We only got the road on one side. Okay. Maybe we don't want that there then. How are they going to travel to it? We could squeeze this in. I want this in a spot. We can't get it in here, but I want it in a spot that people can get access to all around. We could definitely... Oh, we could have something different over that side, can't we? Yeah, of course we can. Let's get you in out there. And that'll be built, and that will help just make everyone a bit happier with it, with what's going on. Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. Thank Ruck. Thank you for letting me know. I wonder how long I've been muted for. Too long. Okay, right. So I've just been trying to unpick these trains, and I think we've got there now, which is good. Except these. You actually, have you stopped? Why have you stopped? Okay, well you're going to move. Free that train up. Have you? Okay, good. Yeah, you are going to do that. I am back. I have been muted. Yeah. So the construction yards, what I was saying was I tend to fill them with, this one here will just deliver resources. I'm back. I'm definitely back. I can, sure, all you can hear is music, not just a delay. Just music, no voice. You sure? We shall see. I think you can hear me, just a delay. So, yeah. So this one's just set up for work for delivering the resources. And this one is our road station. And then the other one as well, that's also set up for delivering. But then, like closer to the cities, I tend to have all the sort of worker vehicles in them as well, with some delivery, but not all of the delivery. Do you use any mods for the construction yards? Because there are a couple out there which can come in quite handy. Find out with that. Okay, so how are we doing over here? We're looking good. Yay! So it is working. Awesome. We're getting over there now, which is great. Oh, just headbutt the microphones. Oh, this looks like this is coming on quite quickly. That is good. Right, so how are we doing here? So we've got the factory. Awesome. So we've still got a few roads going through. Oh, wow. Okay. So this looks like an issue, and you've got no power. Okay. Wow, why is everybody over here? We need to get power to this area. You've probably got no power as well. Yeah. Okay. Do we have a section for us to bring the power over to here? So we're definitely going to want you on one of these roads here. Is that going to get you as well? No, it's not. So if we did this, be able to get everyone. Yep. But then we've got to get power into you. Okay. Well, that will work. Okay. We're going to pay for this just so that we can get power in over here. That is the issue. So we want medium voltage wise. Where are we going to take this from? That is a good question. Didn't we put a switch in over here? We're being used. Now whereabouts is everyone else? You are also being used. If I remember right, you do run somewhere. Yeah, good. Okay, so how are we going to get power over here? We could put a little wind turbine in, but we need people for that. Okay. Let's follow this road, because what we could do actually, thinking about this, we could get a transformer in here. That would work. Sure, definitely, yeah. So find the transformer, got the rail power transformer. We get a small one in here, yeah. Let's just use it as a way to pass our electricity through. Now, where would be a good spot for you? We could... I was planning on trying to run the power along the highway or motorway. How would we get the power into... Bring you a little further down. Put you on the other side, possibly? I hadn't planned to do this yet. Actually, this might prove... I don't know if we can run power under bridges, but if we can, let's find out. And then we can at least start to get this place set up. It's going to be... Oh, we've got enough money in the bank to do it. So if we can get you out... I mean, if we just run you around... Yeah, we can do that. So we want... I don't want him there. we're going to move Mr. Power Plant. I'm going to put you here. And hopefully we can run power still through there. We'll find out shortly. We can just put you on the motorway like so. So there, lovely. And then we are going to have to pay for this, otherwise we're not going to get everyone moving. We can then... it was not roads, is it? We want to go like this as such. Get you onto there, brilliant, cool. And that will get that powered, everything powered over there. Now, how do we connect this onto the actual grid? Is it somewhere that we can take a temporary... I think we can. We get power into you? I'm not sure we did. Where is our substation? Is here. Do you get everybody over here? Don't know. Okay, right. Well, in that case, can do is we can put in on here a three-way switch, and we'll include in our... Yep. Let's put you back here. Yeah, we'll be able to fit that in there. Okay, cool. Right. We'll just pop this out. We can connect you onto here. Yep. Into there. We're going to build them. We can bring you out this way. And then we're going to want to get substation in here somewhere as well. So let's just cancel this power. Well, we're going to need another little three-way switch, which we can put here. Like so, yeah. Then we can get a little substation in here, which will get everyone. Brilliant. Cool. No, that substation we're not going to pay for, because once it's done, it's done. But what we will do is connect this section up here. Get it? Yeah, awesome. Let's bring you out like so. Oh, that wasn't the right button. We don't make any US dollars. How do we, can we, oh, we can select it, but we'll pay in you. I was like, we're never going to be able to pay for that. There we go. Done. And get you done in rubles as well. Now we need to pay for this as well. There we go. And that should then get you back on the power. You have, brilliant, cool. Now let's run this over, and we can link that in with what we already have set up over in this area. Where are we going to, so we can run you onto this. Let's bring you over the train tracks and bring the road and straight onto you. Yep. Okay, we'll pay for that. Right, we need you up and running as well. We're going to have to pay for you too. You up and going. Building with that power supply. Right. Did connect that all properly, did we not? Oh, because you're not finished. Build you. There we go. Should be you with power. Look at this queue for fuel that we've got here now. That's where everybody is gone. Okay, so you've now got power, so that is up and running. So now the trucks are going to be active. What we do need to do is include that in our fuel distribution office. Yeah, that's right. Cool. So we'll manage tasks here. We're going to add a new connection, which is you. There we go, and it should unload automatically. Yeah, awesome. Cool. We're going to get that up and running, which will be brilliant. That will get everything going there, which should be good. And that's working as intended, really. This is going to be like a services start station on the road, and you're going off to get. Yeah, we should. That is looking terrific. That's costing me quite a lot of money right now. Hopefully, we can fill this up so we don't have to pay for that again. That is rinsing me with cash. Don't know why they all decided this one. Guess they were in the area, so there they are. Everyone back to work. Awesome, cool. And did have, well, that may have like inadvertently done is given everything a chance to just fill up. Yeah, everything a chance to fill up a little bit and to get things going on. So that should be good. Fuel station is working. How are you doing over here? We holding fuel? Not a massive amount. That's okay. We are burning through the fuel as quick as we're getting it, which is great. We've got a train in there, have we? Oh, we do, right. That's why, yeah. Oh, you're unloading at the moment. So that is okay. So we did have a bit of a, like, an excess here, so we can keep an eye on this. We could always, if necessary, we can set up a delivery route here. We've got the train running. I mean, the oil field is just there, so we probably could get a distribution office on that, but I don't think it's necessary. We've got this one here, which will deliver the fuel to everywhere, which is going to be terrific. That's going to be good. So we have made a lot of progress today. We're close to getting Concrete Corner up and running. We've now got power going to be going to it as well, which should be fantastic. We have access to both cities through the tunnel. We are completing more and more of this section. Why are people can't get a hospital? Oh yeah, we were going to plan a road, weren't we? We don't have enough roads being built already. Let's put a dirt one in, and then we'll finish this off in the future, I reckon. Because let's put you across here. I don't want the main road going across the train tracks, but I want the... No, I'm not liking how that's looking already. But what I do want is the... See the problem. And resolve that too. Why are we not... You were green a minute ago. You were happy to do it. You steeper descent? Okay. You need to go back to that. Not going to let you, is it? Why don't you turn around, go away. That's why we need it coming down here. Okay, right, yeah. So noted. So we'll change this. Oh, we're blocked up everywhere. Can we? How do we send these just home? Turn around. Will you then like go away, or are you only going to go 10 meters and do that? You are right. Okay. So we need to change that around. What we're going to do is we're going to put this in here. We'll pay for it. We'll get rid of you. We're going to get rid of that. We'll then grab you, send you back to the Grand Central, then around. You can see the way. When you've done that, we will then like this. Brilliant. And then what we're going to do temporarily is we're going to make you go that way, make you go that way. Once you're through there, we're going to change this traffic light. Keep going. This traffic light, this semaphone the other way. What? Are we waiting for the train to get through the signals? Why are we not moving here? Ah, because we haven't put one back, have we? So we need you there, and we want you there. You on the move, awesome. That is fine. You can now go. No, that is right. You will only go one direction. Yeah, so we should never get that situation again. I hope. I think actually we don't want this up there. I don't think we do. What we want is we want a chain here, don't we? But then is that going to try and send them down there? It shouldn't do because it's then blocked off at this end. We got everyone on the move here. We do. We're going through there, and why is that not greened? Oh, you're on the way. Okay, cool. That's that up and running, so that's good. Right, so we were building this road. That's what we were trying to do. When we got interrupted by the... If we can get you down here a little bit. No? Anywhere? Okay, right, let's take that back. And we probably want to just move this out a little bit. Maybe like that. We're not paying for this, are we? No. We've got enough of our bulldozers in town to get on with this. Now if we can bring... Aha, that's what we're hoping for there. You're going to give me an orange somewhere, surely, right? No? Okay. Let's just... we're trying to pull it out a little bit closer. We want it to come down. There we go. Aha, we're down. This, we're going to use this as... Eventually this will be a proper road. I don't really see where you're going through the trees, so let's just keep this not too close to it and pull you nicely along the track. There we go. That's sort of the angle, not the angle at all. I don't like that little join there. We can just get rid of that. This here. And if we can go... Yeah. Don't mind there being a kink in it. Do. Okay. Where was that join? maybe we take you from like there into here. That'll be fine. And then no, grab the road, because we will replace this road in the future. Let's just get you looking. So I think we're going to change our position when we come across here. These mud roads are free, so we can do them as much as we want, ready until we're happy with them. There we go. That's better. Awesome. Cool. Right, there we are. And then eventually this area here will be turned into a bridge. And then we can get that all constructed up. And the general is here. What's up, buddy? You good? So we can eventually get that done and dusted, which would be really sweet. But how are we doing everything else at the moment? So we do need to plan a housing area. We've still got a road in here that we want to get constructed, and then we can get this section of the city tarmacked, which would be great. How are we doing now? So we should have all the vehicles flying around, getting our roads up, done and dusted. We should get these bridges being close to be constructed at some stage. I was expecting us to be further on with the highway, but we are not, which is fine. What we can do though is we can tell them to. We did put these on here, did we? Maybe we did. I want to do that bit there first before we do you. Then we can go all the way around. Yeah, actually, we don't really need to use that fuel station yet, so we're going to just have all these roads on the roundabout be replaced, and then we should be able to get through here at some stage. There's no need really to do that. We'll get that through. We can also like get these up and going. Hopefully we've not confused too many vehicles here. Yeah, you should still be able to get on that road there. You just keep this one open. We can't block this roundabout off fully, and it's going through, which should be good. How are we doing over here? Everything is coming on good. So how is our power station that we really desperately need to stop the brownouts coming on? We are still not quite there, so let's see if we can finish this construction off with the money we have got. It's coming on quite nicely. How you doing, General Fox? Are you good? I know you're the sexy Pop-Tarts dude from Twitch. Aha! There we go. So we have got our power station going. Now we're just waiting for the train to come in and to drop off some people. And it's 20 people max. Now we should not, possibly, maybe, we shall see. We shouldn't have the brownouts as often we used to. What I'm hoping here. That would be something for sure. That'd be really good to get that, to not be in that situation again. That was costing us quite sort of, it's just costing us more work hours, but we've now got it up and running. We have got it connected. Look at all these people. Anybody go over here? No one came over here. Do we need to? Yeah, we do. There we go. Okay. We now get people into this power station as well, which should help us, and that's going to help our brownouts. We don't know why we're building that little bit of road there, but sailor V, so that should be good. Now this section is being, see, yeah, we're making progress over here, which is great. So eventually we'll get our warehouses put up for everything. Lucian? Oh, what, the coal power plant? Yeah, away from the from everyone. That is a good point, actually. I have not checked pollution in a long time. We can definitely do that. Now everything is looking good over here. We're busy. We get a decent. You're not bringing anyone from the city, so we do need more people over here. I think the trains are struggling as a result. How is the pollution situation? We should be good on this section of town. Yeah, we're doing all right. We should probably look to get more pollution made up. Or pollution monitors now. Waiting. Yeah. That because we need to have. But that makes no sense. Is it because we need one here? No. What about that? Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe. Just stop and then carry on. Make much sense to me there. But, okay, we need this train to be running because we're trying to get these people to come into these houses here. Get this area up and running. That will be good if we can get this area to grow. Quite yet, but will be great. We'll get plenty of food and meat into these. We've got a gym up, which is great. We paid for that. I think we paid for it, didn't we? I can't remember now. So people can get no kindergarten. There's places in the kindergarten. You're having a bubble. This area is coming on quite nicely, which is coming up great. So once we get this up and going, we have our first concrete plant up and running. That is brilliant. So now we can start changing things over. Well, we can't really. We need to get, I think we're going to have to wait for this area to be constructed, fully constructed before we start trying to use one of them. And then we're just going to deliver cement and gravel to there, which should help us. Yeah, I think that makes sense to wait for that to be up and running before we do that. That will help us a lot. Okay, so over here we're doing good. We've got power coming in. We've established a temporary sort of the location that we're going to build our power lines. Now, how are we doing over with the roads and the train track? Oh well, so we're almost up to these tunnels here, and that is good to know because then we're going to be close to having a route established through to this section of the map, which would be terrific, to a Celadine. That'd be good to get this over here. All looking great. We've got this construction up here. We've got asphalt coming in. We've not got concrete arriving over here yet, but what I'm suspecting it could be because they're focused on this area here, but still don't know how they assign buildings. I'm imagining like there's some sort of priority set to certain types of buildings, but we do want to have another construction yard over here. So I'm thinking we can put in one around this side of world. Now, how big are you? I don't want to go too big. Not too big. You're a better size, and we can fit you in. Are you getting power? Not. That's okay. I'll put you in over here. And there we go. So we'll put you in that. We're now kind of moved where all the construction has been done to the other side of the map. So we'll plonk you in here. That'll be good. Now, I do want to have petrol station, gas station off this roundabout, which we made one way, which we do once. We're gas station, so we've got a lot of gas stations. This one doesn't need to be a big one. Let's have a look at one of these retro gas stations. Okay, that wasn't what I was quite hoping for. That is big. I mean, it would give us... Could we fit you in here? Oh, we could. Actually, this might work and save us a bit of time, because if this does act as I think it will, what we can do is hoping we can get this to, trying to get it, yeah, no, do it like this then, yeah, lovely, right, we'll fit you in there, boom. What I'm hoping we can do with this is connect this to this bit of road here and then just remove the bit that we haven't built. I think that would help us quite nicely, but it's not going to, maybe we'll bring it on sometimes to get the road to do what you want to do. It's quite hard. We'll put it on there like that. Let's see if the construction office can build this. I've never used one before. They're like the old school ones. I tend to use these ones here. There's loads of variants of these, which is I think the gas station one. That should be good. Looking nice. So what have we got going on there? Okay. Move you forward. So once we get this area, I'm hoping this is going to be in the tunnel. Oh, it'd be interesting to see how long the tunnel gets made up over here. That should be really cool. We've got you up and... Oh, we've got all that up going, haven't we? So what we can do is we can now get all this other road up and going along here. Yeah. We didn't put any lights on those because they don't need them. But we should be able to just get this all set up. There we go. In this area too. And then once we get we've still got quite a lot of this to go until we can one-way it all and get it all set up. Which is what we're working to. So we've got the highway going. And we don't really have the capacity for it yet. We also need to get vehicles made so that we can produce our own vehicles. Hopefully we haven't blocked anyone in here. There we go. Awesome. Done. Oh. So we'll get that is now. That looks a bit. Okay. Well, that's how it is. Maybe we'll look at that once we have this set up a little bit more. We've been delivering any resources to these? No, we've not. Okay. No find. Don't know what that means. General Fox is so jute on June. So jute on June. I didn't even know you'd Gong Kong. What's going on here? So we're trying to. I think. Oh, we blocked you in with this road. Okay, I see what we've done. Yeah, that makes sense. Now let's just pay for these and unclear this, and that should sort that out. There we go. Okay, so that'll free everybody up there, get everyone back to the construction offices, and we can afford to pay for that, so that's fine. Let's got that sorted. That is good. Moving through. We've got quite a lot done. I was hoping that we'd have more of this section finished, but apparently not. How are we doing over here? We storing in? We're not storing clothes yet, but we can get more people over. That we can definitely do. We could probably connect a bit more of this. Just checking everything's running. That's good. Right, so that's all going there. So I think what we can do now, I want to be able, is there any paths? Let's think about this. I want to get some more housing planned. Yep. And what we can do is we're going to want, we've got a lot of jobs here. We've got a lot of jobs here. So we can get 120 people a job over there. And what we can also do is we're probably going to be something similar over here. So we can have workers in this area, but we do want to get these roads replaced before we do that. So where would the next one to go? We could look at probably extending maybe more this way. I want them to be able to get this shopping centre here. So let's click on the right button and get a path out. Where are the paths on this building? Okay, so we've got one over here. So we can actually, shame that it's not, I don't like how that's come out. Could actually, we even get a couple of houses in here possibly, but then we're going to need a score. So this is going to come that way. Let's think about this. What have we got in the way of residential buildings? We've got a lot of mods on here for residential, but these weren't the ones. Which ones were we using? No. It was these ones, wasn't it? How many do you hold? Oh, 230 workers, which is a lot. So we could, but they don't have, and this is what I like about these, is they don't have road connections on all of them, which is perfect. It means you can just squeeze them in a little bit tighter. So we could definitely have a residential area over here. We're not going to put it in at the moment because I think we're going to push further this way, and once this is built we could probably use our distribution offices to get this functioning. I think that would make sense. And then we're going to want a hub. You don't have access to food and meat or electronics, so what else will sell? One, clothes and electronics. There we go, and that would be you here. We could put you in there as well, which would be perfect. A couple of little shops. There we go. And then we've got them in this area. Although we don't have clothes and electronics available yet, we will be able to expand in this area. Okay, well then let's put in a couple of houses. Do want more people over here, but it isn't happening at the moment. I am looking for the residential. Now, how big do we want to go? I feel like these are going to fit in better in this sort of area and make this like really high-risey. That's what I'm thinking over there. But over here, we've kind of got... We don't need to go too big on that. But we may end up with a road there. Actually, that fits in quite nicely. We could fit these buildings in here. That would be good. I don't like that, but building's not straight. Let's get this building straight with... How many do these hold? 138, yeah. It's not too bad. So let's just line you up. Not with that, with this road. Is that you straight? Yeah, we pull you forward to right here. There's another one in there. We can get nice. I feel like they're too close together, are they? They probably definitely are, yeah. Pull another road in behind it. Let's just sketch this out. These are going to take a little while to be made. Built, which is fine, and that road will then hit this road here. Then carry on with the next one. And you can get these really close to the road, yeah. And we'll get you in here. Is that sort of similar distance? It is. Then we can get you in by the really close to the fire station. There we go. Awesome. Get that, move that here. Yeah, some of these roads are only temporary and will be like removed. You're talking of this road here, or you're talking this road, middle road, that road there probably. There are, this here is sort of pointing out where the truck's going to go. This road here is going to go all along there. These roads eventually will all be gone. And there will be tracks coming out. So we could definitely, there's definitely things to be done. This road, I quite like the grid. We'll try and pack them in and see how we can get that going, which would be good. These will be built at some stage, no doubt. Which is good. So what I want actually, why don't we do this so we can just hold them off, is I'm going to make these roads how I actually want the roads. So that houses will get built, but it will just take a little bit of a while once we've built roads that I don't actually want. I think about here would be good, because hopefully this is where we're going to get the bridge. We could probably get the bridge from this sort of area to go up over. Yeah. We'll plan that now? Yeah, we should plan that now. Okay, we'll plan that now then. We'll build the bridge that I put off. Okay. We're building a brick bridge. We can get you over. Yep. Get you just over this road like so. How's that looking? Not sure about that. Maybe we might have to redesign that road. Oh, there we go. Get you over there like that. We could run that road through there, that'd be perfect. And you onto that road, brilliant. So we build that. That'd be a nice little bridge, and then that's up and going, and then we can change that over to the road that we actually want here, which is you. Awesome. Oh, and then these will get finished. We could possibly... Now I'm feeling like we could just run that straight across and get rid of this road. No, we can't, the school. Where the power line connector is. Oh, here, yeah. Yeah, it's alright. It's the stream delay that makes it quite hard sometimes to figure out what's being referred to. So they're going to be built, that would be great. You've got loads of people in you, all the staff, so you have like 190. Keeping everybody happy. Power stations, we haven't had a brownout in a while, which is great. We are not really gaining people here at all. We won't buy anybody in yet because we're trying to grow the other side, so if we need to, we can fill that up. It's busy over here again because everybody is trying to build roads, which is what we want. Or are they going to the petrol station? We're going to the gas station, that's definitely it. Gas station, so we've got train tracks to be built. You're connected. So have we made it to the tunnel? I'm quite curious of. Did we just right? Can also do is doing this side of the tunnel. Yep. Connection. Oh wow, you are like chugging backwards and forwards. We have made it to the tunnel. Brilliant. So that is going to be good. So it'll be interesting to see. Are you still building this one? Still building this one. Okay, yeah. We're almost at the tunnel. It's going to be really interesting to see how that goes. So we are now on... Can plan more of this motorway. We want to do that now. I don't think we do. We need the left-hand side of the road because that's the only way for him to get concrete from one area. I wonder where you're going. So, oh, okay, this road still needs... These roads are still waiting on construction. Right, well, let's plan the last little bit of this road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in... We're going to have like a little lit up section as you come to the jump at the junction. Kind of makes sense. That's what they do on the highways. So we'll just pull you to here. Yep. Then we're going to go to normal. And we're going to pull you all the way along until we can. And then we're going to get this road. Also going to take quite a while to be done. What's going on here then? That's that weird section of the map. Let's keep you going. Bring you through up to here and get a bit better in a second. Oh, good. Right, pull you further through and put you. Nope, get you all the way through. This is quite hard to build this because you're fighting the parts of the map. It just feels like the parts of the map it doesn't really know. Like where your cursor's point isn't actually where it is on the map was what it felt like. Okay, that didn't look strange now. Why do we don't get you? So this is going to take quite a long time to get built. And we're probably going to have to... Aha, there we are, we're at the tunnel. Have to assign them ourselves with time and get that done and dusted, which would be good. Will take a little bit of a while. So how much? So we've got all this side of the road to do as well. That tunnel, got everything looking great, and we're going well. So, oh, we've got 475,000 in the bank. So money is looking good. You're churning out power when we need you to, and just keeping us afloat, which is great. This area is working on. So it's just so hopefully. What we're going to see now over a period of time is this area finished, which is going to make the asphalt production, which is going to really kick that along nicely, which is what we want. We also include you in our fuel line. I think we are going to need to have definitely a service stop, probably in this area somewhere. We definitely need another fuel station. And we can sort that out with time. Yeah, we'll sort it out. It will take a little while, so that's good. So are we holding fuel? We are. I want more people to come into the refinery, but I mean we can. For money, we might be able to afford the little shunter train that we were gonna buy. Little look here and see how much that little shunter train is. If I remember rightly. Where are you? There we go. Locomotive. We can get one here for 273. That's at 120. You're 60. Oh, so we do get some really fast ones. That's good. Okay, cool. General Fox, so that's terrible. Great joke. And we should be able to get this train put on. Yeah, I think we can actually. Yeah, let's do it. Then we want to have cargo. So we're going to use this to move. So we're going to move food, alcohol, clothes, and where's the refrigerated one? Just looked at it. And meat. So that's food, clothes, alcohol, and meat. So what we're going to do is, I think we've got it built. Let's just drop you down. We'll have to follow this to make sure that it's doing what we want it to do. It is another train on an already busy route, but it should mean that we can free up everyone else. So we want you to come into here to there. Here we want you to fill up on food, and we only want you to be a third capacity. Here we want you to fill up on clothes and booze. No. Here we want you to fill up on clothes and booze. Yep. And to on the station load 100% clothes. No, not there. Is it clothes and food? Yeah, there we go. We want you to fill up to 50%. Here we want you to fill up. We want you to have booze as well and fill up to 50%. 50%. That's 50%. Awesome. That will be you coming there, and then we want you to come all the way back over here. Where are you? Here, yeah, and we want you to unload for that 100%. Right. So let's not send you out yet. So what we can do with you is we can take out that station. Yes. You shouldn't come in there again. What else we got in here? You're never going to go back. Where are these waypoints? Let's just check these waypoints before we do that. And what this should mean is, yeah, we need to leave those in. It would mean that we're going to be able to make profit faster. What I'm thinking. Where is the other train? Or train related to this building? Was it you? Yeah, good. Right, so you're also not going to come here. And we should see an increase in profit. So we're going to start you and just follow this train. And just make sure it does run the line that we want it to run. We'll see how it goes. Wow, they are really blue carriages on there. They're meant to be like that? Oh, they look cool. They look dirty though. Really bright. We'll just make sure it does run the right line. It fills up. And we're not going to interfere with too much. So it's already got a different route, so hopefully that isn't going to be a problem. We are down to 90 bucks. It is a smaller train, though, and it's going to put a bit more of a strain. We might need to double track a certain area of it. See what it's going to be. Hopefully it doesn't affect it too badly. I'm already thinking there is going to be a problem route. I guess it depends where the other train is. They're going to be a bit quicker. Yeah, it's right ahead of him, so this will highlight it straight away. We're going to need to extend this section down, probably all the way to like here, resolve that situation. Now we're not going to be able to afford that, but what we can is, yeah, what we can do is almost thinking like we pull off and see that pillar's going to get in the way, so let's do it behind you. Possibly if we pull you off from here onto there, just do a little lay-by, which should help us quite nicely. So if we'll pay for that, what we'll do is we'll put you there and you, yeah, and that should work. Means that we won't then block up everything. Why are you doing that? You haven't gone to... Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's fine, it will sort it out next time. So he's going to deliver everything down, which should be good. That will make us hopefully a bit more profit is what I'm hoping here. Just allow us to have a greater throughput of goods, and the train that's delivering isn't going to be one that's selling it as well. We'll keep an eye on these. If we see our money stagnates, then we know that we have a bit of a situation. You are just offloading, yep. We're still quite good with storage here, always handy. And then how are we doing for fuel? So we're actually kicking out not a bad amount of fuel. Bitumen, we are using all of it at times. Who is unhappy in here? You? Where is that? Okay. Who is your... This one here. Road 584. What are you? Go. Thank you. Fine, that train's still chugging along at a nice little pace. That's great. So that should be all okay. We've got this section of road queued up. We've got our food distribution office up and going. We haven't got the food over in the capital up and running yet. did we add these to it? I don't think we have done. We should do that. I'm not sure if it is. It shouldn't. Okay, I can see we've got an issue with that train. Concrete corner is coming on quite nicely. So we don't have the pub. New building is already assigned. This building is already assigned, so we do have this area, which is great. Right, so what is your problem here? Oh yeah, that is a very good problem. What we do need, and what we didn't put in, we have got some cash, is we used to have this in here, but we took it out because it was causing us a load of issues. So we'll put it back in. Ready? Like that. Oh, we're doing that thing. No, no, do not build that. That is horrendous. There we go. Build that. But now make you like this, like this. There's no reason for you to come through here anymore. It's only going to be one train, so let's turn the time back on. Everyone's going to leave and be happy. Get rid of you. We can actually put in is we will do that here just in case we do send another train down here one day. And yeah, why are we not moving? Everyone is out, so maybe we do. Okay, you're going. No one's to save. I think what we do actually need to have that there. That'll be fine. Cool. Well, that's that train happy, and it's going to keep plodding along nicely. We'll get that going through. And it didn't unload, so I want you to wait until... No. Not going to be loading. Farm... Oh. Perhaps, oh, yeah. Wait until loaded. Wait until loaded. Train station, wait until unloaded. Okay. That's what we want it to do. So that is going to be doing there. A good problem. There's always a good problem. And you currently... So we need the trains to spread out. Well, this is like a high density train route, so maybe no, maybe we don't. I'm wondering then if we want to make this 3 or 4 tracks. That is going to be quite a lot for us to get that made up to. I think that's going to get that running through there. We have made some really good progress today. Kind of sort of got to the stage where I wanted to get to, so I think we've done really well. This is great. I'm also really excited about hitting the 100 subscribers mark, and hopefully the channel will continue to grow. Something that will be quite interesting. If you want me to stream more often, guys, just comment in the video with a yes, and then if I see a decent amount in there, let's say if I get 10 comments saying yes, I will continue to stream on Sundays for the short term, and then we could probably... It may change once I go back to work after